Okay. Now, let's hope everybody can hear us now. Hopefully in the chat, they'll give us a second. They'll let us know. If they don't, I'll be upset. I might cry. There's no telling what could happen.
Wait, if you guys can't hear me, I'm going to start crying with Boxman, so you're just going to get a whole podcast of two guys, two grown men crying. And yes, wrestling did this to us.
Yes, we'll blame wrestling. But for those who didn't hear it, we are back. We are here. It is Tuesday. We are going to go over some of the wrestling.
Wrestling?
Wrestling.
Yeah!
Before we get too fired up, though, we want to make sure people can hear us. We're rocking. We're rolling. Move my mic up a little bit so everybody can hear.
Well, we're not necessarily rocking and rolling yet. Let's see if they can hear us first. Then we can start rocking and rolling.
I got a feeling we are.
All right.
But like I said, we're on one computer. If one computer does everything, we should be good.
Sounds good to me, man.
All right. We're good to go. We can get excited now. We're ready to go. I'm going to cut that whole first part out. We don't even know what happened. Pay no attention.
All right. So they can hear us? Good to go?
Oh, we're good to go, man. Let's start talking some shit.
One important thing. Are you recording?
I was recording before the show started.
All right. We're good to go then. Now we can rock and roll.
I was recording before you even got on Skype.
All right. We can rock and roll now then.
Yes. We can rock. We can roll. We can shimmy. We can shake.
Yeah.
Right,
so.
That was a little much. I'm sorry.
Never too much on the THT podcast.
There you go. I like the attitude, Shaheen.
There you go, man.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again. It is Tuesday, October 21st, right?
Yeah, you got it.
There you go. We are hanging and banging, and we are back on your weekly show, the Hot Tag Podcast.
That's right, the Hot Tag Podcast.
Yeah,
back again.
So this was an awful week of wrestling.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad week of wrestling. I'm going to go ahead and give you that.
Yeah, do you guys see that trend? This is kind of how we start the show every week. Yeah, it was a pretty bad fucking week of wrestling. But let's sit here and make the best of it. So that's what we're going to do.
There's going to be one week where we're like, this is the most awesome week of wrestling.
Honestly, that's a good topic to start off the show with. Let's talk about this. Do you ever see yourself being that excited for wrestling again? Where you can be like, oh my god, this is actually exciting. I'm completely entertained by this. I'm just fully satisfied with the in-ring action, with the storylines. Everything makes sense. Good rosters, good shows, less fucking plugs. Terrible promos, non-scripted promos, this PG bullshit, this social media bullshit that we have to fucking tolerate every week. I don't know, man.
I hope to do that, again, because, basically you just explained Attitude Era, WCW, WWF, the Monday Night Wars. That's how it was.
ECW?
Yeah.
Can't forget ECW.
No, you're right. You can't. You're right. That was. The whole thing was just amazing. You just flipping back and forth. This one's on commercial, and I kind of think they kind of, tried to, all right. Well, this one's on commercial, so let's keep rolling, and because you could kind of do that on those shows. It was kind of weird how it worked, but whatever.
Dude, back then I actually looked forward to wrestling, and it was never too much wrestling. I would watch, Monday Nitro, and I'd be excited for Thunder. I'd watch SmackDown, I'd watch Raw, I'd watch ECW, and I was excited for it. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, man, you can't get me to watch SmackDown for shit. I'm not watching it because I barely can sit through Raw. Honestly, I'm not excited on Monday nights anymore. The only reason I still watch it is just because we all have that little bit of hope that, hey, maybe this week will be better. And, of course, this podcast now is another reason to kind of motivate me to sit through this bullshit. But, yeah, again, and I'm not one of those guys that always just says, hey, I'm going to stop watching now since Daniel Bryan got screwed. I don't care about that shit, man. If I'm just not entertained, I'm just gonna stop watching. I did it for about, I think, 10 years maybe. Just stopped watching it. Just cold turkey. It's like a fucking drug. Just stopped watching it. Just didn't care at all. You know, basically I missed through the whole Cena era. I missed all of it, and I started up again in 2012. So I think I did pretty well as far as missing out on all that crap.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. Yeah.
But then again, you never really answered the question. Do you see it happening?
Well, I would hope it would, but honestly, no, I really don't see it happening, dude. I just don't see. I hate this saying, but I don't see in this day and age, a viable number 2 company coming in and you know, being a good rivalry for WWE anymore. They're too much of a machine. They're a monster. They're not a machine. They're a monster.
Right.
I mean, you know, they've got so many brands, and they've got the movie division. They got this, they got that. They've got so many other ways to make money that I don't think honestly, I don't think Vince would even care if the wrestling went away.
Yeah, I completely agree. I just I don't know, man. I never really see it happening again. Although, according to Jeff Jarrett, we're gonna have a wrestling boom, which is just completely delusional. It's not happening, dude. I don't know what kind of wrestling you were fucking watching, but it's not happening.
Boom, koozies. Boom, 8x10s.
Yeah, that dude he's off. We're not having a wrestling boom. It's not happening in this era. It's just not. The indies, you know, that's pretty much the only form or fashion of real professional wrestling left. Because, you know, again, what we watch on TV is sports entertainment, and that's what they want you to believe, and that's what I'm going to refer to it as. That's what it is to me. It's sports entertainment. I'm not, yeah. And I'm not entertained by it. How ironic is that? The entertainment is in the fucking name.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I'll agree with you. I probably watch more out of habit than anything. I mean, I think that's why a lot of us watch probably is just, I've been doing it so long. And you know what? When I first moved to Texas 7 years ago, I didn't watch for about a year and a half. I just didn't have, honestly, Monday nights I played poker, so
right.
I just didn't have time to watch. I would get home late and watch the end of it, but that was it. But you know, I didn't watch. I didn't care. But I mean, it's just, I got back into it, and honestly, it seemed like nothing had changed. Cena was still getting pushed to the fucking moon. Orton was still there. Big Show was still there. You know, all the same guys. Excuse me. All the same guys were just still friggin' there.
Right.
You know, it's like, my God, nothing fucking changed.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I can't even blame WWE for it all. It's just back then it was just so much more exciting. I just, you know, I don't know if you were into the whole tape trading and following other wrestling promotions that you know you would barely see footage of. I just, you know, all that stuff was exciting because back then you couldn't see the stuff in Japan, and it was interesting to see, you know, Cactus Jack go to Japan and do these crazy fucking matches in FMW and IWA Japan. And, you know, that stuff made you excited. You wanted to see, you know, Chris Jericho, you know, wrestling, luchadors and stuff. You wanted to find that tape. Nowadays, there's nothing like that. What is the equivalent to that? Is Ricochet in New Japan? Like, I don't know, man. There's just, I don't know. It's a whole different era. All the top guys that were really the fucking pioneers of this business are pretty much retired. All these new guys, for the most part, they're just meh. That's how I would explain it. MEH. Meh. Meh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the new guys are just. Who was I listening to? I mean, Vince Russo. I was listening to his little podcast, and even he was saying, you know, all the guys look alike. They all look, you know, they got, you know, they're all short hair, and you know, with the basically he was saying, you know, the little gay shaped body, you know, they all ripped, and they all do look the same, you know. But which is why, you know, the few guys they have that are different are really different.
Yeah, nobody is rugged on the roster, man. I mean, I just.
Well,
It's just
even if they are, they'd rather have him out there being, you know, Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner, which is honestly what this Dean Ambrose thing is starting to remind me of.
yeah. I really like Ambrose, man, but
I
I
do
don't
too,
particularly
but
like where they're going with it.
I don't either. I mean, Ambrose can be definitely funny. I get it, but we have to do it every fucking week.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's got to be organic, man. They're trying to push the comedy thing with him, but I don't know, man. Just get him away from Cena, man. Why does Cena have to be involved in everything? I see this dude way too much. There's too much Cena on Raw. I don't need to see him 3 times a night.
Yeah, I agree. Last night he was really
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, fuck. I don't need to see this guy every segment.
Meanwhile, like we said in the first segment where they couldn't hear you, we were talking about how Orton last night rolled through his promo, and I thought it was great. And you said you were reading some different stuff, though.
No, you were right. It's a program. It's not a promo. They're programmed to say that.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah,
Freudian slip.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, but I was reading online. A bunch of people were bitching and complaining about how, he was getting cheap heat and he was terrible on the stick. Everybody that listens to this podcast or ever heard me, talk about Orton, they know for a fact I'm not the biggest Orton fan at all. But I thought the guy was pretty decent last night. He was more interesting than I recall in the last couple of years. I mean,
it was good.
Yeah, it's cheap heat, man. But they've been doing this in wrestling forever. Yeah, they make fun of the local football team, and that's what they do. Yeah, it works. It always works.
Yeah, and the local DJs make fun of the local place too. I mean, but people don't complain about that. It's the same shit, dude. You're right. They've done this since the beginning of wrestling time. It's cheap heat like that is the way to go. I mean, why not? He wasn't the only one that did it last night.
Yeah, I mean, Mick Foley, he got a cheap pop every time he did a promo.
And he even let it go last night.
Yeah, he didn't, which I liked. It was kind of a more aggressive Mick Foley than you usually see, which I liked. Because he usually comes out and he's just all fucking smiling and, hey, San Antonio, it's good to be back here. Big cheap pop and a bunch of Foley as God signs. And that was kind of getting, repetitive. But I liked him last night. I thought it was awesome. And I always wanted to see Ambrose and Foley kind of, do a promo together and continue the whole thing they had, I guess. I wasn't watching back then either, so I don't remember when that happened, but I guess they had a thing going for a while.
That was about I think he said it, 2012.
Was it? It was probably right before I started watching.
It was early, and then they sent him to a doctor, and doctor told him to get the hell out. So,
so was he supposed to face Ambrose?
Yeah, he was going to try to put Ambrose over.
Man, that would have been awesome.
Oh,
that would have been fantastic. I would have loved that.
I would have too, man. That would have been really cool to fucking see. That would have been really fucking cool to see. But
yeah,
I don't know, man. Whatever.
I just wish they'd get Ambrose away from Cena, man. I really hope that they get away from the whole Cena thing, man. I just, I don't want to sound like the typical fucking, wrestling guy that hates Cena, but oh my God, man, it's too much of this guy. Same shit every week. And he was so corny last night. I mean, the last couple of weeks, at least with Brock, he was somewhat, being aggressive and being natural. He's back to doing this fucking stupid ass comedy stuff that is just terrible. This guy acting like old granddad, and come on. Don't need to see this, man. You're not a good actor. You're fucking garbage. How do you start a show with this guy acting like a grandpop and doing the worst impression that I've ever seen? I mean, it's terrible, man. Terrible. It's not entertaining at all.
Yeah, I agree. And, like you said, the corny Cena is starting to, even we were saying last week, how, hopefully Ambrose can keep it up and just keep calling Cena on his shit, but it looks like they've kind of told him to chill out, roll with it, and be as corny as him. So
I mean, they're shaking hands, and What's next? You're gonna start scratching each other's nuts? I mean, it's too much, man. I don't need to see this guy next to the. It's just I don't know. Get him away from him, please.
That's not PG.
It's not PG, but they do some stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Well, Pat Patterson isn't there anymore, so
He's not?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he is.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't think Pat's going anywhere.
I guess there's a whole lot of ball grabbing still going on there.
Oh, a lot of ball grabbing going on.
Man, I think he was trying to touch up on Al Perez like back in the day. Also, that's why he never went to the WWF.
Man, so are you saying
he's a fag?
That's not what I'm saying. That's what he said.
Oh,
He
well,
admitted it. So I don't really need to accuse him of anything. He said it himself, and you can watch that for $9.99 on the WWE Network.
I like how Mick Foley said for an undisclosed price and gave the thumbs
Oh, yeah.
up.
Yeah, thank God he didn't at least say it, man. It was getting repetitive. But yeah, I like that.
That was pretty funny. Foley's a guy that every now and then he really does put out one that I'm just like that was great.
Yeah, I feel bad for him though, man. He's in really bad shape.
Yeah, he looks like it, man. He can fucking barely get down to the ring, but he does what he does, and he comes out there and does what he's supposed to do for these guys.
Man, I met him like 4 months ago. I don't know, in New Jersey. He was like one of the only wrestlers that had to sit down to do the autographs. I mean, and him walking. That surprisingly, he was walking pretty fast on Raw. But when I saw him, man, this guy was walking like he's 85. And when I spoke to him, you could tell because I met him when I was younger, and he was like really nice. But this time around, you could tell he's just tired, and he's just not really into it like he used to be. Tell he's in a lot of pain.
Man, he's still traveling.
Yeah, the whole comedy thing.
Yeah, Stone Cold was like, "Why are you doing it to yourself?" Was it Stone Cold? Somebody was. Whoever, but it was like, "Well, why are you doing this to yourself? You're still traveling, and slow down." He's like, "Oh, I did for a while. I don't want to do that anymore." What?
Well, it's because he likes money. I mean, he's really generous with this money from all the charitable work that he does. But I don't know. He's always been like cheap from all the stories that people tell us. But I don't know. I guess he likes saving up his money, and he really just I don't know wants his kids to have a great life. I guess I don't know. I'm sure he has money. I don't think he needs it to be going on the road.
Yeah, I mean, he's supposedly been saving his money forever. I mean, Stone Cold's got stories of him and him and Mick driving down the road trying to save a buck on everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was on Austin's podcast. He was saying that until like last year, he was driving like a fucking '90s car.
Yeah, I think that he just got a new car.
Yeah, so
Pulled up in something. I forgot what Stone Cold said he had. It was on Stone Cold's show though.
yeah.
I listen to so many podcasts, I forget how many sometimes because I really don't listen to much music in the car unless my kids are in the car.
Yeah, I don't really listen to music either. For the most part, I listen to podcasts, but I haven't listened to as many as I used to. Since we kind of do this show, it's kind of hard, listening to the same thing again and again in different perspective. But it just
I used to listen to more. I've started listening to more stuff not about wrestling, but
yeah.
I still got to listen to a few here and there. And Vince Russo, it just depends on who he has on. He has on Ernest the Cat Miller last week, so I had to listen to that.
Oh yeah, I can't listen to Russo or Jericho. Jericho, I can't listen to that.
I like Jericho.
Can't listen to it. Jericho, for the most part, JR, he's kind of boring.
You don't like the cowbell?
I like when they have some guests on. I mean, that's the only way I'd listen to it. I like that cowbell, by the way. It's a good one.
That was actually my electronic cigarette hitting a can. That was pretty good, though.
That was pretty good.
That wasn't bad.
But yeah, he doesn't have a cowbell in the office.
You don't think he does?
I don't know. You are in Texas. I don't know. They have cowbells in the offices? I don't know.
I've seen them. I'm not going to lie.
I bet you have.
We are in Texas. And you can tell in some places you go. So.
Yeah.
I
kind of started out with Raw already. We talked about, Cena being garbage as usual, and Orton being better than usual. And what I found interesting is Orton RKOing Paul Heyman. That was kind of out of nowhere. I didn't really expect that.
Orton, yeah, he did. I didn't expect it either, and I was kind of hoping Cena was gonna, AA him, but every time they tease that Cena's gonna do it, he doesn't. So
yeah,
no real.
He looks so much cornier than usual when he does that. No, I'm gonna, fucking fireman carry this guy. That's his finishing move, essentially. That's what it is. It's not a finishing move. It has the same effect as a body slam. I mean, come on. But yeah, he put him right down, and yeah, I don't know, man. I can't fucking stand this guy. The less I talk about him, the better. I don't know. I hope to never meet him, because I certainly will tell him that he pretty much ruined wrestling for me.
He'll smile at you, say thank you.
Yeah, that's when I'll probably get arrested for probably flip his merchandise table or something.
I don't know. Some people would definitely pick it to get you out of prison. Free Shaheen! Free Shaheen!
Flipping John Cena's merchandise table at a fan fest in the future.
There you go. Be on the look. Bolo people, be on the lookout. When Cena's at a fan fest, watch out for Shaheen. If it's in the city of brotherly love, be careful.
Yeah, that guy just fucking sucks, man. He's just garbage. I don't know.
That's fucking funny.
By the way, rest in peace to Ox Baker, man. I'm really saddened to hear that. That's some sad news.
Yeah, man, that did suck. I read about that the other morning. He was a good friend of he had been on Neil's or Jack's show a lot. In Your Head. So he was real good friends with him. Did some live interviews with him. So that's I actually heard about it from his Facebook before I heard about it from anybody else. So.
Yeah, I'm not really too familiar with this actual wrestling, just because it's obviously from the '60s and '70s. But I actually did meet him, and I'd honestly say he's probably the second nicest wrestling related person that I've ever met. The guy was, I'm not familiar with his work, but he was really nice, man, really really nice. And the nicest guy in wrestling that I've met, I'd say Bill Apter, greatest guy on earth, man.
Really,
Bill Apter is awesome.
He seems like it. I mean, that's probably why all the wrestlers will talk to him, because he's kind of chill.
Bill Apter is a great guy. Anybody that ever meets him, man, I suggest you hold a conversation with the guy. Really intelligent, and he's overall, get a good vibe from the guy. It's a funny story about how I actually met him. I actually have a picture of him on my website with him, but there was a indie wrestling girl that I'm not sure what her name is, but she was walking around in a thong, and she was signing autographs. So I was about to snap a picture of her ass, of course, being a little bit perverted. Why not?
Yeah.
Hey, put it out there. I mean, people are taking a picture with it. Why not take a picture? Why not? So I'm trying to get a nice camera angle, and Bill Apter is looking at her ass as well. And Bill Apter turns around, and the guy thinks that I'm trying to snap a picture of him. So he's like, "Hey, buddy, you want a picture with me?" I was like, sure, why not? I didn't want to be awkward and be like, "Hey, I wasn't taking a picture of you. I was trying to get a picture of her ass." But so I pretended like I wanted to take a picture with him. So I did take a picture with him, of course, for free. He didn't charge me anything. But I ended up talking to him for like 25 minutes, man, just out of nowhere. The guy is just a really nice guy, awesome guy.
That's fucking cool, man.
Awesome guy. Same with Jimmy Snuka. I don't care what they say about him, man. I met him at the same fan fest. Didn't ask him for an autograph or a picture. He ended up giving me both out of his own, Yeah. Had a smoke break with Jimmy Snuka outside. I can go ahead and say that now.
Nice.
Good guy. But man, his feet, my God, he must be in pain. His feet are like just there's like wounds everywhere on him, man. He's been walking barefoot for like 70 years, looks like.
Plus he wrestled barefoot, and back then there were blades all over the ring.
Oh my God, man! Yeah, his feet are terrifying.
I remember being a kid, and when I was in North Carolina, and I went and saw a show, and he was there. Dude, his feet were bleeding. I mean, you could see blood in the footsteps. And, you know, you look in
Jeez.
the ring, there's literally razor blades everywhere. I'm like, why would
Jesus, man.
anyone want to do this? You know, my dad pointed it out to me, actually, and I was like, holy crap, there's fucking razor blades everywhere.
Oh, why do they have razor blades everywhere?
Because they all carried blades when they bled. They were blading.
No, but don't they usually take it back and tape it up in their fist or something?
Back then, they used to just have them, and that's why Ric Flair shook his hand a lot. He was shaking the blade out. They used to have him taped up a little bit. He would shake that blade out, and then he would, I mean, you know, Flary blades if there's a fucking, you know, if a girl's having a period, he blades.
And he blades walking to the ring. You know, he blades high fiving the fans, man.
And he bladed high too. He bladed right on the hairline, so he didn't want to mess up his moneymaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually, you know, you look at it now, it was smart, but.
Man, I think we should do this every week. Just talk about stuff like this, man. Instead of fucking torturing ourselves with reviewing Randy Orton and Cena again and all this bullshit. Fuck that.
Yeah, like I said, we
Go over it quickly, man. Let's go over it every week, like quickly, and talk about some interesting actual wrestling related stuff.
We'll get into it when we get into it. This is hard. I mean, I forgot my notes, so we're going off the cuff as usual. So who cares?
Yeah, well, let's talk about blading for a little bit. Who do you think are some of the worst bladers in the world as far as treating their forehead?
Oh, dude, you got Abdullah, you got Dusty. Dusty's probably number one. You look at his forehead. New Jack, look at New Jack's forehead.
Well, everybody says New Jack. I don't think New Jack's is that bad. I mean, it's one small section that he's bladed for years. I mean, it looks terrible, that one small part, but it's not like his whole forehead is bladed like you know. Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, Dusty's is bad. I remember I saw him in a Charlotte airport when I was a little kid, and my dad, get him to sign your forehead.
Nice.
He walked away before I could even run up to him, but you know, I saw him in an airport, and his forehead, but it was bad, and his forehead is horrible. Who else?
Yeah, Abdullah's is definitely bad, but that's not surprising because he's been cutting himself for 50 years now. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Like I said, Flair's got that good spot right there. You know, on the hairline. I'm kind of going up here. You can see me. You know, I don't know why I did that, but so there are more people that I think you know really hide their scars well rather than people that are just shitty with the blading. I mean, Terry Funk, he bled for years. I mean, he has scars, but kind of blends in with the wrinkles. You can't really tell. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of Funk. Yeah, you're right. A lot of those old school guys, man, just got bladed up foreheads, but I don't know.
Look at Mick Foley. He's not that bad at all.
No, he was another one who bladed a little high.
Right.
You know, so...
Yeah, you could really see it when he was Mankind. When he would shave the head, you could see some of the parts, but...
Yeah. I mean, and of course, you know, I mean, he's got the ear, which...
Right. Well, that's like a freak accident. It's not really...
God, I know. I hate even hearing about that shit, man.
Yeah. Makes you cringe.
Ugh, hanging from the fucking rope. Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, who did we
I think Hogan bladed a lot over the years.
Yeah, he must have hit that real wrinkle or something and really hit it because you really don't see it on Hogan that well. That he does wear that headband a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say he bladed a lot, but I mean, he bladed enough.
Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold bled a lot. You don't see much on him either, and he did a lot of that shit. But I don't know, man. I think they figured out a little more, you know, to put. I mean. I think they might have found the joy of vitamin E.
Yeah.
That shit there will take scars away, man.
Like Sabu's another one that surprises me because you would expect a lot more scars on his forehead. I mean, I know he has a lot on his body, but as far as his forehead isn't that bad at all.
Yeah, he bladed a lot too, but a lot of his were just, you know, like his arms, his chest, his legs, his back.
Yeah.
He'd walk out of the ring bleeding bad.
Well, I mean, all those scars came from like 2 matches.
Really?
Yeah. It was his first barbed wire match. That's where most of the scars came from. And then he got a couple with that ECW match, the Born to Be Wired with Terry Funk.
Oh yeah.
But mainly it was a match against it was actually with Horace Hogan. Remember him from WCW?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him and Horace. Because Horace he had a career in Japan, and he was a big hardcore guy. Believe it or not, actually, he did a lot of barbed wire matches. And yeah, he did one with Horace, and they were going against Atsushi Onita and some fat guy. And yeah, he got caught up in there pretty bad, and it was his first one, so he didn't really know how to, jump into the barbed wire. Because I guess there's tricks too. I mean, I don't know. I don't blade or I don't have barbed wire matches. I wouldn't know, but I've heard him talk about it, and yeah, he says there's like ways to get around it, and he didn't really know what he was doing, so he just kind of jumped into the barbed wire and got caught up in there and cut himself up pretty bad, and that's where most of the scars come from.
How the fuck do you jump into barbed wire correctly?
I don't know. I guess maybe some parts of the barbed wire are fake. I don't know. That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if they have certain sections where it's either less tangled wire or maybe it's just fake and they know where to jump to not really get cut up too bad, and I don't know.
And you know who else is kind of like Sabu with the cuts all over him? Abyss.
Oh yeah.
Abyss has, I mean, you can see his scars through his tattoos where, he got cut
Right.
and yeah, he got all fucked up. But his forehead isn't horrible. I mean, if you saw him as Joseph Parks. Oop, did I just give away a secret? Oh man,
Come on, man.
There I go.
Breaking the laws of kayfabe.
Breaking fucking kayfabe again. Well, you know what? If you didn't know that was him, go fuck yourself. So,
Yep.
I'm just kidding. So, yeah, I don't know, man. He's got the scars all over his arms and shit like that. You don't really. I don't think I've ever seen his chest or anything because he always has on something.
Yeah. Sabu is probably the worst one as far as body scars.
Probably.
Not probably, he is the worst one.
Oh yeah. That's pretty bad, dude. I agree.
Speaking of Sabu, the original Sheik, his forehead was pretty bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, his forehead was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, you got a point.
Probably as bad as Dusty's. And another guy is Tarzan Goto. You know him?
No.
Yeah, his forehead is terrible. Similar to New Jack.
Looks like New Jack. Yeah, see, I don't know. I always thought New Jacks looked pretty bad, but I guess you've probably seen him up close and personal. I haven't, so.
Yeah, it's not so bad. It's one small dot on his forehead, pretty much, that has all the scars. Not small, I should say. I mean, it's fairly large, but compared to the other guys, I don't think it's that bad.
Fairly large.
Yeah. Hey. But yeah, Mick Foley is one of those guys that really surprised me because his forehead, you can barely see anything, and I guess he really, knew what spots to blade.
Yeah, like I said, I think he bladed up on the hairline up there, like where Flair did maybe. But yeah, I'm sure he's got a lot of scars that we can't see because he always wore a shirt and everything too. So
Yeah.
I got a feeling he's got a lot more scars where we can't see.
You know who's one person that comes to mind that I don't recall ever blading? Rob Van Dam.
No, did he ever bleed even?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't recall him ever bleeding. I think from the mouth a couple times, but those were the hard way. As far as bleeding, I don't ever remember Van Dam bleeding.
I think you're right. I think you got a point.
There you go, man. We're spitting out rare facts on THT podcast. Rob Van Dam never bladed.
I don't think I've ever seen him even bleed, not even hard way.
Yeah. I shouldn't say fact. I mean, we don't know for a fact, but I don't recall him ever bleeding.
Oh, call it a fact. We have microphones. We're allowed to do that.
Yeah. It's 2014. Anything on the internet is real.
No, I've been told if you have a microphone say is truth.
And Vince Russo is back with the WWE, just like I said on the first episode. That is a fact.
I think that might be a fact that no one wants to talk about.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know who is the worst blader of all time as far as not covering, his blade job at all?
Who?
Ian Rotten, the worst guy. Terrible. I mean, this guy was walking around, just right in front of people, just cutting his forehead, just not even trying to hide it at all. I mean, nobody else can see me. He was just walking around, just going like this right in front of people, just completely, just shaving his forehead. It's just like, come on, man, can't be serious.
Let's see, Bleacher Report. Here we go. Most hideous scarred foreheads in wrestling history. 15 of them.
All right.
Let's do it.
Can you post that link up on Facebook?
I can. For some reason, the pictures aren't coming through, but that could be my computer, so yeah, I'll post it.
Yeah, post it up. That way I can see it. Maybe it'll pop up on mine.
Maybe it will. Right here. Because this is a new computer. I might not have an update or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why this picture is pulling up, but whatever.
I think I actually have it. I found it.
Oh, I just hit send on it. There we go. It's gonna post anyway. Everyone else can follow along.
Yeah, I can't see the pictures either. I don't know why.
I don't either, and I tried to download them and they won't pull up. So, anyway, we
Well,
know,
never mind then.
we know who they are. The people can't see the pictures, so who cares?
Yeah, let me see. Well, they have a list. I mean, we can go over the list.
Okay.
I guess.
I'm gonna delete that post. Fuck that post. Okay. Where's the list? I don't see the list. Anyway, it's probably the same list, right?
Yeah. I mean, 1 second. Can pull it back.
Probably named half of them already.
Yeah, we got Sabu at number 15,
Yep.
which I think is I think he needs a. Well, it does say foreheads, I guess. So I guess they're only covering foreheads. But yeah, we got number 15, Sabu. Number 14, we have Balls Mahoney. I I actually have a really cool photo of Balls Mahoney, an actual one that I took, and they're just bleeding all over the place, just signing this kid's autograph. It's the funniest picture ever. It's like a 5-year-old kid with his dad. Great parenting, by the way. Just 5-year-old kid getting a fucking bloody autograph from two guys that are basically known as being, vampires and all this weird shit that they do. I'm not into it. But yeah, number 14, Balls Mahoney the Vampire.
Yeah.
13, I forgot about this guy. Yeah, he's got a pretty bad fucking forehead. Steve Corino. He
forgot about him
played
too.
the hell out of himself. Yeah, dude. Early 2000s, 99 and 2000 in ECW, he was bleeding weekly. I mean, he would bleed like a fucking pig,
Yeah, I do remember. I again just didn't even think of him.
Number 12, we got Ric Flair, which we already talked about.
Yes, we did, but we didn't do this.
Yeah.
There we go.
Woo! Yeah. Number 11, another guy that I completely forgot about, Carlos Colon. Yeah, his forehead is terrible. I can't see a picture, but I'm quite familiar with Carlos Colon. I was following Puerto Rican wrestling for years, but yeah, his forehead is terrible.
You can see it on the Hall of Fame. It was pretty bad. I'm glad I found this little list.
Yeah. Number 10, a guy that I saw at Tournament of Death this year, and I saw him up close, and yes, his forehead is terrible. Jun Kasai from Big Japan Wrestling. Yep. That guy is insane.
I gotta pull him up.
Oh man, you don't even have to pull him up, man. I have pictures that I've posted of his back.
Jesus.
Yeah, the guy's insane, man. His back is terrible, dude. If you can find a picture of his back, definitely look at that one. Number 9, we got Devon. I mean, his is kind of bad, but
His is pretty bad. His is worse than New Jack's, I would say.
you think so?
I think it is.
Put them right up against each other.
His are all up and down. Like,
Yeah, so is New Jack's for the most part.
New Jack looks like he did this.
Yeah.
Like he just scratched himself with a pen. so. But
Yeah.
yeah, Devon definitely should be in there. He's definitely got a pretty jacked up forehead.
Number 8, we got Dusty Rhodes,
Oh, cool
which
thumb
we
in
already
there,
talked
baby.
about.
Ooh, yeah, cool thumb in there. Funkier than a monkey. Got a fucked up forehead.
Dusty Rhodes can, yeah. Original Sheik, number 7.
You said it.
Number 6, Abdullah the Butcher. Number 6, I thought he would be at number 1. Now this is getting interesting. Who's going to be number 1? God, man. Number 5, Bruiser Brody. No. Abdullah has way worse than. I mean, Bruiser Brody has a pretty bad forehead, but I don't think it's worse than number 4, New Jack. New Jack is not worse than Abdullah the Butcher. Whoever wrote this is an idiot. Ryan Dilbert, WWE lead writer, you're a fucking idiot, sir. I don't know where you got your information from, and you should not be a WWE lead writer.
Yeah, Dilbert.
Yeah, Dilbert. I don't. Where have you been? We got number 3, Villanio the Third. I'm not familiar with this guy, but I want to.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do the old.
Villanio the Third. Nothing is really popping up. That's.
I'm gonna have to copy that because I can't fucking spell that shit. Paste the third. There we go. And then I'm gonna hit images.
Yeah, I haven't really.
Oh wow! Yeah. Here,
Oh,
let me.
yeah.
You
Oh,
see him?
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
He bladed his chin? Why?
I don't know if that's a blade or an old scar, but his forehead looks. Wow. We need to post. The picture I have is pretty good of it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Here,
I'm
I'll
probably
post it.
looking at Jesus Christ. Oh my God, dude. Why would you do this to yourself? What the fuck? Do you know who this guy is?
I don't, but what a crazy fuck, man.
I guess he must be like a lucha legend or something. He looks like he's been around forever. I don't recall this guy, but man. And I found a young picture of him, man. He looks completely Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Hold on here. Everyone's saying I'm a bit low, but I can fix that right now. I bet I'm a lot louder for them now.
Oh my God, I got another one over here. I don't know who this is, but Jesus, man, stop doing this. Oh my God, what the why would you do this to yourself?
Stop doing this to yourself.
Another one, another luchador. What the fuck is with these luchadors carving their foreheads out, man? Jesus.
I don't know, but I'm still trying to get this one guy posted. I gotta post that.
This other guy, man, check him out. Pero Aguayo. Jesus, dude. Oh my. Looks like an alien. Man. I gotta search these guys up and watch some of their matches now. What the fuck? Jesus, who's this guy?
I don't know. I'm about to upload that photo right now. The one that I had was pretty good of the old forehead.
King Curtis Ikea. Do you know who this is?
No, I know Prince Ikea.
Yeah, I know him, but
Wow, that's bad.
jeez.
Oh, that looked. Oh man, a lot of these guys. We probably shouldn't have started looking this shit up.
Oh my God, yeah, we're gonna have to shut this podcast down.
You're gonna be looking up bladed people all night. Did you look up number 2 yet?
No, I'm just so fascinated by these fucking blade jobs right now. This is insane. This guy got to stop doing this. Villanio the Third. I hope you're retired by now, dude, because this is gruesome. And I'm into the weird shit with like horror and hardcore wrestling. But Jesus Christ, dude, your forehead needs to go. Get some plastic surgery, please.
Wow.
Yeah. Curtis Ikea, yeah, number 2, the guy I was talking about, I guess. You wrestled WWF and WCW. I don't remember this guy.
I don't either, man, but damn.
And he's
Look at that.
I know Jack always complains about Sergeant Slaughter not getting in the Hall of Fame and Dave Meltzer's Hall of Fame, but this guy is in Dave Meltzer's Hall of Fame. No idea who the fuck he is.
I don't either. I got no clue.
Hey, Kia, who are you, sir? Don't know you. Kentaro Kanemaru. I don't know if I would put him number one. He's one of the big Japanese hardcore guys in the '90s, but I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him number one. His forehead is pretty bad, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's got worse over the years, and yeah.
I think that Volano guy is one of the worst
Yeah,
foreheads.
dude, he's number one. I mean,
Oof.
that guy's forehead is fucking gruesome.
How do you do that to yourself? Not look in the mirror and go, maybe I should stop doing this.
Yeah, because that doesn't happen overnight. That's years and years of carving. I mean,
Yeah,
man,
exactly.
yeah.
Years.
Yeah, Kanemaru's forehead is pretty bad, but I definitely wouldn't put him number one. Again, this Dilbert guy, sir, I don't know who you are, but you clearly need glasses because, yeah, something's not working there. Man.
There you go. Wow.
Giant Silva, what happened to that guy? You remember him?
No.
Part of the Oddities, the big guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what happened to that guy?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Well, we completely stopped talking about Raw for the last, hour.
What's your point?
It's good.
That is good.
It's good shit, man.
Definitely. Good shit. Well, we can talk about it a little bit if you want. Let me see here. Oh, I mean, only a few things stood out. Like, we've already said it. What's his name's Orton's promo? Cena's a corny fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get to the
Sheamus,
matches.
Sheamus and Mizdow, I thought that was funny. The whole him dressing as Sheamus on SmackDown. I didn't see it, but they showed the replay. Caught a glimpse of it, but I thought that was funny. He just came out in white stockings so he could look pale, and it's fucking silly.
Wow.
And what do you think they're gonna do with Mizdow now? He pinned Sheamus, so obviously, I think we were right, man.
Speaking of pinning Sheamus, someone else got pinned last night. Once again, it's your two champs.
Well, I don't mind this one. This actually makes sense. I know where they're going with it.
Yeah, but then Cesaro comes out and beats Ziggler, so your U.S. champ got beat and your IC champ got beat.
Well, I have a feeling they did the IC champ because now he's the number one contender, so that's going to be added to Hell in a Cell. That's what I'm guessing.
Probably.
I thought that was already a set match for Hell in a Cell because they've been feuding somewhat for the last month. I mean, they haven't done any promos against each other or anything, so. But yeah, I think I don't know. I think Mizdow is probably going to take the title from Sheamus, and I'm completely fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. In fact, I think it's a good idea. It's a good way to turn him face and have Miz turn on him, saying that he basically won the match since he's a stunt double. Good way to break him up and good way to get him over if they're actually going to let him get over and not fucking bury the guy.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So,
yeah, I mean, I understand, but these guys shouldn't even be champions if you're going to make them lose every week. When was the last time Ziggler won a match?
he was on a winning streak, and then he lost to Orton, and then he lost to Cesaro.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not so bad. Honestly, man, I wouldn't even mind if they started getting rid of some of these titles. I mean, if they're not going to treat them right, just take them away.
Yeah, that's it. But the IC title goes back so far.
No, like the U.S. belt, man.
The U.S. maybe.
Yeah, get rid of that.
I actually didn't mind it when it was European title.
I didn't either. Hardcore title, cruiserweight. I think they should bring back the cruiserweights. I think that could definitely benefit them in a way.
Unfortunately, that would be about 85% of your roster right now.
That's true.
You cannot pigeonhole your whole roster into cruiserweights.
The main event is going to be the cruiserweight title.
The only event is going to be cruiserweight matches.
Man, that would be all. They should do that. That'd be hilarious.
Wow.
Bring back like Psychosis.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Man, who was this guy? I just found a random picture of Are you familiar with Earl Black? He looks like he's like a wrestler from the 1950s. I have no. He looks like a badass dude to be in the 50s, though.
Wow. No, I never heard of him.
Hold on, let me see if I can. See if I can post this picture. This guy looks like a badass in the 50s, dude. He's got his whole chest tattooed in the 50s. Big barrel-chested guy with tattoos all over his stomach.
Earl Black?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it says on the link. I've never really heard of the guy. Yeah, Earl Black. See if you type this in Google over here.
Let's type in the old... Oh, look at this guy. True
Earl.
badass. Old school badass. Look at this motherfucker.
There you go, man. They should... See? Yeah.
Dude, this guy looked like he could tear your fucking head off back then.
Yeah, dude. See, they need more wrestlers like him. Bring back guys like this. Then I'll be entertained.
He looks like a really big... Kind of like a big Dustin Runnels with tattoos.
Yeah, and then he switched it up. He grew facial hair, I guess, later on.
Yeah, he looks more... darkened his hair. Looks like a bigger badass.
Yeah, he looks like a pirate or something. I don't know.
That big tiger right in the middle of his fucking stomach.
Yeah.
That dude's scary looking, man.
I mean, back then, this looking, this kind of look was somewhat intimidating. And nowadays, I mean, everybody has tattoos, so it's not really, doesn't have the same effect. But back then, man, this guy looks like a fucking badass.
Yeah, definitely. Amazing. Holy fuck.
Idea. Yeah, anybody out there, check out Earl Black.
Here,
WWE put this guy in the Hall of Fame for just being a badass in wrestling. Jesus Christ.
let's see. I'll post this one. I can post it right in the chat room at least.
I'm gonna go on YouTube and see if there's any clips of this guy.
Here, hold on. Get one of these. Some of them aren't coming up, and you click them. There we go. Copy, paste.
Oh,
Pop
fuck,
right
man.
up.
First thing you type in when you type in Earl Black wrestler comes two gay dudes kissing. Why? That's YouTube. Come on, dude. I even put wrestler in there. This is what you give me. Yeah, there's no videos on Earl Black, so don't go on YouTube unless you're into that sort of thing. Man, this guy must have no matches. There's nothing on this guy except for those 3 pictures of him being a badass.
Damn, Sheen's looking up gay porn during the show. Wrestling really sucked, man.
Oh, that's YouTube's fault.
Yeah, blame YouTube. There you go.
For badass wrestlers, and they're giving me some gay stuff. Wild Angus, who the hell is this guy? Jesus
sitting
Christ!
there right now going,
Oh, those guys are fags!
Look up this guy, Wild Angus, the wrestler. Holy shit!
Wild Angus.
Man, these guys. You guys can search along with us. Go ahead, folks. Search Wild Angus, the wrestler.
There we go. Where are these? These guys are probably dead, aren't they?
Yeah, he died in 2005. He looks like he probably whooped, Lincoln's ass.
Jeez. Looks like a big, tough Lou Albano, maybe? Skinnier.
Something like that.
Tougher.
Bruiser Brody mixed with Albano.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love the old wrestler stance back then they would get in for all the pictures.
Yeah. Big barrel-chested guys. Fucking
Yep.
just being fucking crazy. Nowadays, you see these guys posting fucking, underwear models and shit.
That's what they're looking for.
I'm sure that's what they're looking for.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. If you put a cruiserweight, you'd have over half the roster in there.
Jesus, Earl Black. This guy's insane. That guy that we were looking at a minute ago with the tattoos.
Yeah.
He had a Nazi gimmick. Jesus.
Oh, great. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a full Nazi uniform and he's wrestling in it in Japan.
Oh, nice.
Some weird stuff going on here. Jesus Christ. What the hell, man?
This Jew loves Nazi stuff.
What happened here? Jesus Christ.
What are you going to do?
I'm surprised.
It was a different time.
He was part of the German team. Jesus. What the fuck is going on? Wrestling? Man, you're failing me.
Oh, boy. Anyway, let's see here.
Earl Black the Nazi, then, I guess.
Earl Nazi.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway, I guess we can run through the matches.
Back to Raw.
Run through the Raw matches real quick?
Let's talk about the Rusev, man. Let's talk about that. That was probably the most interesting thing on the whole fucking night.
All right, we can talk about Rusev. I was surprised to see Big E out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Good to see him.
Now I wish I could say that.
I like Big E. I really just wish they would let him just go be yourself. He's a funny guy.
I just wish they would do that whole Nation of Domination thing again. I think that could happen. Be interesting.
Or do that. That would make sense, too.
Yeah. But yeah, he defeated Big E, and at the end, they teased Rusev pulling down the American flag, which, of course, they're not going to do it. But they teased it, and a guy in uniform, in an army uniform, came out, and Rusev kicked the shit out of the guy, and I thought it was, I mean, a lot of people are offended by it. I mean, come on, dude, it's fucking wrestling, man. It's wrestling. This is what they do. This is a fucking storyline. You don't need to get your panties in a bunch. He didn't do anything. He kicked an actor. The guy wasn't a real soldier. I mean, look at his uniform, for God's sake. There wasn't a fucking medal or anything on there. I mean, there was nothing that identified him as an actual soldier. It was one of those uniforms you get. They probably got it for Halloween, like Halloween stores. They probably just walked in and got an army uniform and put it on some random indie wrestler or fucking anybody.
Yeah.
And, I liked it. I think it adds to the guy. I think this is legit heat. This is what he needed.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it too. And you know what? If even for 1 second you thought it was real, that was the point.
Yeah.
So if you did for a second, they got you. The flag was on the wrong arm also.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell.
Yeah, I mean, no big deal. It did the job. I think you're right. It's probably what it needed.
Yeah. Do you think Rusev is gonna ever have like any trouble with encounters with fans outside the ring just because of stuff like this?
That's a big boy. I don't think so.
Well, I don't know if he is that big. I mean, he's not tall.
Shaheen even had a mute for that.
Yeah.
Shaheen's yelling at his dogs real quick.
Yeah, good.
No big deal.
He's not really a tall guy. I mean, he's really massive
wide.
as far as being wide-bodied, but
yeah, he's pretty fucking wide. I wouldn't mess with him. I don't think fans take it as seriously as they did back then. I don't think. I mean, dude, I would love to hear.
You would have been stabbed by now.
I would love to hear a wrestler getting stabbed right now. Not to hurt him, but I would love to see any fan taking it that
John
serious.
Cena.
Yeah. So.
I'm just kidding, WWE. Don't come and track me down and fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think this was good, man. I mean, what do you want from the guy? I mean, you guys want to be entertained. You want to be edgy. This is edgy. This is what you get. Don't bitch about it. If you want edgy, this is it. This is about as edgy as they can get in this era, with everybody being so pussified. This is as far as they can push it.
So PC.
And yet again, people are complaining, saying, just too much. Bring back the alligator. That's what we need. Bring back the bunny.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't on the show, were they?
No.
Thank God.
No, it wasn't on the show at all.
If they would have had them on, this would have hands down been one of the worst shows I've seen ever. And it still is, honestly. It wasn't good at all.
No, it wasn't too good. It wasn't too good at all.
But another thing that I found interesting is Big Show saying, coming out. I mean, this is so bad, man. This guy came out and said, he had the nerve to actually say, hey, you crossed the line. You crossed the line. Dude, you pulled down their flag. You crossed the line, not them. You crossed the line, motherfuckers. You got it backwards. Whoever's writing this shit is fucking out of their minds. You had this guy rip down the Russian flag, and now he's going to go out there and cry and say you crossed the line because you hit a soldier that came after you? Are you fucking kidding me?
I hated that, dude.
Dude, it's terrible, man.
Big Show trying to be serious. I was laughing.
Terrible.
I couldn't do anything but laugh. It was so bad.
It's garbage, man. Just garbage.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Garbage.
I'm gonna agree, but
Absolute garbage.
But I definitely think you're right that Rusev might have needed some heat like this. So we'll see how it goes. We will see what happens. But yeah, that wasn't a bad match.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not even just wrestling. I'm so disappointed in society today. It's crazy. These times are crazy times, man. And not crazy in a good way. Crazy in a wow. Did you know this? Now, I heard this somewhere. I actually heard it on as much as I complain about their show sometimes. Don Tony and Kevin Castle, they were talking about Tom and Jerry. And they said that there's an actual disclaimer on the Tom and Jerry cartoons now because it's too violent and they got accused of being racist. Calm the fuck. It's Tom and Jerry, dude. Do we really need a disclaimer on Tom and Jerry saying it came in its original form? Like, what?
Racist?
Yes. A cat and a mouse can be racist.
But cats eat mice.
Right.
Okay.
I guess maybe because they had like a black cat that was outside and he was not the inside cat, and that's racist.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the society that we live in. People have too much time on their hand, and they have a nice little keyboard that they fucking type away their life on, and go on there and complain about Tom and Jerry being racist. This is what you get in 2014. Yep.
Alrighty then.
Yep, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man, isn't it?
Hell yeah. Look at that, man. Soundboard in full effect tonight.
Bang.
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 Bang. Right on your ass.
So yeah, don't let your kids watch Tom and Jerry because it's racist.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Racist.
Yep. You learned something new tonight.
Right.
That's what you get out of this show, man.
My kid watches Tom and Jerry. The
Bringing
old ones.
straight facts, man. Tyson Kidd. Facts.
Tyson Kidd. What? Huh? What?
He keeps saying facts. That's his new thing. He says fact after everything he says.
Oh, that's right. I did hear that.
I don't bang my wife. Fact. I don't even like my wife. Fact.
Actually, I read this was all bullshit for the show, which I kind of thought it was, but
No, man. That dude is not banging that thing.
he better be.
The only pussy that he's going to be around is that cat, man. He's not getting none.
That poor cat.
Poor cat, right?
I don't even think I have a sound effect for that.
It's true. It's true, though, man. You can tell he's not into her. I mean, he's not that good of an actor. You can just tell.
True.
He's careless.
The only one that I have is that.
Is that supposed to be sexy?
That's it.
It's a good one.
That's supposed to be sexy. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Do we have anything else that was interesting on Raw aside from the main event?
I guess we can get to...
This is your main event of the evening.
I wouldn't even call this a main event.
I was really... Whatever. It was Kane, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins against John Cena and Dean Ambrose. It was a... what did they call it? 3-on-2 handicap street fight.
Now, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. We forgot to talk about this. We forgot about the whole dummy thing. Dean Ambrose bringing out the dummy. Dude, that was so awkward. I don't know why they put this guy in this position. People just did not know how to react to that.
Dude, I swear, I typed the exact word in the chat room. This is awkward.
It was just like silence. People didn't know how to react.
I know he's stabbing it in the face and pulling its arms off, and these poor
weird.
kids are probably terrified.
It's not even that. It's just like, I mean, is he going to drill his face off? Come in the sun? Like, I don't get it. Is that what we're expecting? I mean, I know he was in CZW. Is he bringing CZW Tournament of Death to Hell in a Cell? Is that what we're expecting? Because I'm down for that.
I'd never allow that.
Yeah.
Pal.
But another thing that I found interesting is they're really trying to put over the fact that Hell in a Cell used to be like a really gruesome match, and you know, having Mick Foley come out here and say, you guys are going to do things, you know, come this Sunday that you're never going to forget or forgive yourself for, or you're going to carry scars for the rest of your life. Man, I'm telling you, with them saying all this shit, somebody better fucking bleed this Sunday. Saying you're going to walk away with scars and, you know, this is going to... They've said it multiple times on Monday. If they don't deliver with this one again, dude, they got to just... I'm not saying you need blood, but don't say it. Don't say they're coming out with scars. Don't say they're doing all this crazy shit. And then come this Sunday, he's going to do a curb stomp on a chair, and that's the finish. I don't want to see that.
Yeah. Well, there shouldn't be a chair in there anyway, but I'm sure there will be, because under that ring is a smorgasbord of stuff.
Right.
So, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see, but I definitely think you're right. Probably need to see a little bit of blood.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know if we will.
Probably not. But they definitely mentioned it several times.
Yeah. You got the man Mick Foley out there yelling what he's yelling, then yeah, maybe we should get a little bit of blood on this.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just thought that was interesting that they brought that up, and he actually just, you know, he definitely said that you're going to walk away with scars that you're going to remember for the rest of your life, but I'm proud of the scars that I got and, you know, all this stuff. Hey, man, that's you know, you're basically advertising a fucking, you know, brutal match. I hope you deliver, because I paid my $9.99, motherfucker. I want what you're advertising.
I paid my undisclosed price.
There you go. Nice.
I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty. That Foley saved that segment because it wasn't going good.
Yeah, I actually thought Foley was really good, because usually he bores me, but...
Well, I mean, he usually comes out and he's talking about Santa.
Yeah.
It was good that at least brought it up. I mean, he brought it up, he got it out of the way, and he rolled on with his pretty damn decent promo.
Yeah, and I should rephrase this. He doesn't usually bore me. He's hands down probably my second favorite wrestler of all time. I meant like recently, as far as, you know, him not being an active wrestler. When he comes back, it's usually just like you said, Santa plugs, and, you know, not really into that.
And he's been a little bitchy lately on the
I agree with a lot of stuff that he's saying, but the whole Batista thing, come on, man. Yes,
exactly. Like, that was kind of bitchy. You didn't need to go there, but whatever. I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't agree with some of it, but I mean, I felt bad for Batista too. He got put in a shitty position.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you know, luckily Mick can speak up and someone will listen, but it was over by then, so who cared?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with some of the stuff that he was saying, but him saying that, you know, he's got a big movie out and you guys should support him, and, you know, like, no. If I don't like something, I don't give a shit if he's got a movie out, if he's got 3 movies. If I'm not entertained by it, I just won't support it. And like I said, I'm a big believer in supporting what you like. Like I said, I buy pay-per-views. If I like something, I pay for it. But if I don't, I'm not going to watch it. I'm just not going to support it just because the guy's got a fucking movie out. And again, I like Batista. I'm not necessarily saying I didn't like his run, but yeah, I think he was treated poorly, and hopefully he doesn't end his career like that. I'm sure he's not, but never say never.
Yeah, I know. I mean, even Batista was upset about it. He said it on God, whose podcast was he on?
Jericho, I think.
I think it was Jericho too. And he said he was a little upset about it, and upset that after they put that, Evolution put that beating on Daniel Bryan, they were telling him, don't sell. Whatever you do, don't go out to the ring and sell. Well, what the fuck?
Right.
I agreed with Batista there. He should have at least sold the back or something.
Right. Which I don't get. It's like, they really, it seems like they were really protecting Bryan at once, just that night. And then afterwards, they just treat the guy like shit. Like, I don't get it. Why have this guy go out so strong? He beat Triple H. He beat Orton. He beat Batista. He beat all three in one night. And you had him go out there and no-sell all of the beatings throughout the whole night. The next night, he's feuding with Kane. Like, why? Why? The effort is pointless. Might as well not even do it.
Yeah. I kind of agree.
Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, back to the main event. I tuned out for most of the main event. I just caught the bits and pieces of it, but
I gotta admit, dude, for a lot of this whole show, I was playing games on my phone. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, I actually watched the whole thing except for the main event. I couldn't take it no more, man. I was just falling asleep, and
Yeah, I mean, I watched the whole show. I was in the chat room, but it just didn't. Nothing caught my eye. I mean, AJ Lee's ass caught my eye, but that was it.
Right.
Maybe,
that's that's normal.
Yeah, Alicia Fox's big jugs caught my eye, but
doesn't she look like Rihanna?
A little bit.
I think they look identical to me. I don't know.
Okay.
Put them side to side, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, probably. I'm not 100% sure exactly what Rihanna looks like. I can't pull it up in memory right now. So, like I said, I don't listen to much music.
I don't either. I just know what she looks like. I don't listen to her music. Fuck her.
I've seen her. She was in that movie, This Is the End. She had a cameo in that movie. She died.
Yeah, I think she was like sniffing coke in the movie.
Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, I have it.
That's a badass movie. I like that.
That's really underrated. I thought it would have a big buzz, but kind of just died down.
A Seth Rogen movie. Something's weird with them, but they're pretty awesome. I like them.
Yeah, I like them too, man.
I like stupid funny.
Same. The whole Superbad and Pineapple Express and all those movies. That's right up my alley.
Yeah, I you know what? I haven't seen Superbad.
What?
I haven't. I've seen Pineapple Express. Loved it, but I haven't seen. I have it, but I haven't seen it.
You're missing out, man.
Maybe I'll check it out this weekend.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Check it out. Yeah, good movie, man.
So, I don't know. I mean, the main event was what it was. The ending was actually more surprising than anything. When Rollins came in,
I can't really comment on this one. You got to kind of.
Rollins came in at the end of the match, and curb stomped Orton.
Okay.
And it was kind of unexpected, but they've been teasing this Randy Orton face turn for a while now, and I guess they're gonna push it up a little bit.
Well, see, the thing I don't get is they've kind of, they've had him act like a babyface somewhat the last couple of weeks, and then last night he was really just healing it up, and now he's back to kind of being a face. It's confusing.
WWE is confusing.
Right.
We know that.
Yeah. Well, was the match good at all? Did anything happen?
It was a decent match. I mean, yeah.
I caught about 2 minutes of it and it didn't really seem like anything.
It was. I mean, it was what it was. It started off as clusterfuck with all of them in the ring, and it just kind of turned into. I mean, there was some good stuff. I mean, let's be honest. You could have called it a no DQ match.
Isn't that what it was?
Well, it was a 3-on-2 handicap street fight.
Man, no DQ street fight.
What the fuck is up with these long names for matches in WWE lately?
Shit. Did they have any table spots? Anything interesting at all?
There was a few tables brought in. I know at one point Cena was about to put Rollins through a table. He flipped it over, and I did see a broken table, but I don't know how it happened.
Yeah. Well, I guess they had something going on that actually.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good match. There was some good spots. Chairs were brought out, but it was some good. Ambrose did a kind of a. He jumped off the third rope and just dropped down with the chair on. I think it was Orton.
Yeah,
might have been Kane. I don't know. One of the guys without a shirt on. One of the heels with no shirt. Rollins has that fucking.
Yeah, I don't like his outfit, man.
No, he looks like a wannabe fucking comic book character.
It looks like he's trying to be like the Punisher or something.
It's like a fucking. I don't know. You know.
I don't really like any of their outfits. I mean, Ambrose just comes out in jeans, and Rollins looks like a fucking poor man's version of Batman, and Reigns is still dressing like he's in the Shield.
Yeah, see, I'm fine with jeans because let's face it, if you're going to come out and kick someone's ass, you're not going to get into your wrestling gear to do it.
I mean, honestly, Ambrose is probably the one person I can forgive as far as dressing in jeans, but I don't really like wrestlers to be in jeans. I'm not saying I need them to be in fucking spandex shorts, but I just have some kind of fucking gimmick going on. I don't know. But yeah, Ambrose, guys like Raven, I think really pulled it off. Raven, even guys like Justin Credible, those guys I was fine with. It's Cena. I think he's the one that kind of just made me hate wrestlers wearing jeans.
Maybe.
No, it's not a maybe. I'm almost positive that's what happened. Okay. I'm sure that's happened. That's pretty much
Well, at least you know what happened.
Right, I just figured that out. So that's why I hate wrestlers in jeans, because of John Cena.
I just figured that out.
Just figured that out.
Well, good. I'm glad you're getting stuff figured out. It's a good thing.
So there's the main event, but I got something that I caught in the Randy Orton and Seth Rollins segment that I thought was somewhat interesting. I guess we can talk about it. I guess Rollins. The whole thing is that Rollins suggested the stipulation to, that the winner of the Hell in a Cell match gets a shot at Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
So, yeah. So the whole question is why would he try to do a favor for Randy Orton? Now I'm guessing they're gonna have basically they're trying to make Seth Rollins look like a pussy. Because he doesn't want to cash in on Brock, so he's hoping that Randy Orton gets a shot, and maybe he can defeat Brock or something like that, and then he can cash in on Orton. That's what I'm getting out of it.
Could be. That's probably where they're going.
Because why wouldn't he just cash in on Brock then? I mean, what is he waiting for? He wants to cash in on Orton. Clearly, that's what he was. He emphasized on that last night, but I'm guessing that's why, because he feels like he can beat Orton, but clearly he can't beat Brock in his mind. Which again, it wouldn't make sense, because if Orton can beat Brock, and and you think you can beat Orton, then you should be able to technically beat Brock. But
yeah,
WWE logic doesn't make any sense. So
not a lot, but. Speaking of Brock, looks like he's not supposed to be back until December and not supposed to wrestle until 2015. So,
hopefully at SummerSlam, man. I'll be there.
Well,
I mean, not SummerSlam, Royal Rumble.
I think that's where it is. Hold on, I'm letting this load up real quick.
I will be there.
Letting this load up. Let's see. Yeah, because it said that as of this weekend. Oh, hold on. As of this past weekend, the plan was still for WWE World Heavyweight Champion Brock Lesnar to make his return on the December 8th Slammies, and his first match will be at Royal Rumble.
Yep, I will be at the Royal Rumble.
I don't even want to tell you who the plan is for him to wrestle at Royal Rumble.
Wow, please let me know.
No,
Jesus.
You're not going to go.
Is it Orton?
No, it's worse.
Cena again?
Yeah, that's what
Oh
they're
my
saying.
God.
That's what they're saying. Could change.
I'm
Could
not
change.
actually happy for it. No, make that happen, so because I know the crowd is going to shit on him, so that's fine. I'll definitely have fun shitting on that guy.
The Royal Rumble's in Philly.
Not that it matters, because he's just going to turn around and smile at us, and you know, that'll piss people off even more, because I fucking hate when he does that.
That would...
You know, I can't stand it.
Well, that's the plan right now. So...
Why so many Cena and Brock, man? I mean...
It's because in WWE's mind, he's the only one that can take on the beast incarnate.
Build somebody up, man. Fuck, man.
Rusev.
Years can we watch this guy be the only guy? How many years, man? How many years?
Well, it's been, what, 12 so far?
Well, it's only been 2 for me, and I'm bitching this much. Just honestly, dude, if I didn't stop watching wrestling, I would never probably watch it again. If I actually tolerated 12 years of Cena, there is no way I would ever give wrestling a shot again. Because I've had 2 years of this guy, and I'm already fucking over it.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't want to. We get into this every show.
I can't. I'm sorry, man. I can't stand this fucking guy. I can't. There's not a single thing he's done in the wrestling business that I liked. There's literally. I mean, I'm not saying he's never had a good match, but I just honestly, even if he has a good match, I just don't care for it. Just nothing. Just nothing.
Well, that's because you haven't gone to WWE's shop website, where they have released new long-sleeve t-shirts and hoodies, as well as a new John Cena piggy bank and John Cena texting gloves.
That's amazing. Wow.
And that's the reaction I was expecting.
It's great.
I've got to see these
So-
texting gloves. I've got to see these gloves.
Man, texting gloves. John Cena texting gloves. Text
I've
your
gotta see
lives
him.
away.
Dude, I've got to look at these.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on WWE shop and check out some of their new stuff, I guess. We can talk about some of this.
Yeah, I got a little more news stuff here. I've got to see these John Cena texting gloves. Oh, they got some new WWE zombie figures. Those are actually kind of cool. Heath Slater? No, that's Shawn Michaels.
Slater?
That's Shawn Michaels. I was joking. It looks like Heath Slater.
I was
Undertaker.
saying that Heath Slater has his own zombie figure.
They got Undertaker, Hogan. Is that?
Man, they got a Rusev shirt with the Russian flag on it. I mean, what demographic are you trying to reach? Just the Russian people? I mean, who's gonna buy this? Come on, man. You guys got to do better than this, man. This is bad for business.
Here they are. John Cena texting gloves. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to post this on Facebook for you. You got Facebook up?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. John Cena texting gloves. Right there. I'm going to hit post. And here you go. Right in THT Podcast. Facebook group. Facebook.com/group/THT Podcast.
Yeah. So you fine folks out there, go ahead and purchase your John Cena texting gloves.
See those things.
Yeah. Dolph Ziggler's got a new shirt. Thank God it's not pink.
I like how you breeze right past the gloves.
Did I?
Oh, those things are horrible. Anyway,
Man.
Let's see. Dean Ambrose got a cool new shirt.
Funny thing is, I literally did. As soon as you said that, I did a scroll right over and just didn't even see it. That's what I mean. Like anything just seen in my mind is just already programmed to ignore it.
You know,
it goes right across it.
I get it, dude. You know, speaking of Ambrose, though, I'm really tired of the lunatic fringe shit. They say it 30 times when he's out there, and it's annoying to me.
Yeah, I'm just kind of over all that stuff, man. I've just come to accept that they're just going to be annoying, and they do the same thing with Kane when he's in the whole demon character. Oh, the demon Kane. They do the same shit with everybody.
Yeah, they do, but they're driving it into the ground.
Yeah, the architect of the Shield, Seth Rollins. You don't need to call this guy this long ass name every time you refer to the guy. Come on.
Yeah.
We get it. He's a lunatic. We get it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what else? Stop right now. Stop pointing out that Mizdow is doing the same thing that Miz does. Because once WWE starts like pointing it out, it becomes uncool and annoying.
Yeah, it's because of Michael Cole. Have Michael Cole put anything over and I'm gonna hate it.
And JBL.
Right.
Honestly. I mean, Lawler's just kind of there for what he's there for now, to make stupid jokes, and
he just makes sound effects, man. That's all he does.
Yeah, he's their soundboard.
He's just an echo. Whatever Michael Cole says, he just echoes it. That's all he does.
There you go. But
got a pretty cool old school Hulkamania shirt.
I see that. That is pretty cool. They got a pink one too.
Oh, it's actually Japan tour. That's awesome.
Oh.
Man, I'm probably gonna get that. It's pretty cool.
Got the Rusev Crush shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna come on.
Yeah. Are you looking at new or men's section?
I'm just looking at new.
Yeah, they got that old nice long sleeve Ultimate Warrior shirt.
I didn't see that yet. I am looking at the $9.99. Oh, yeah, I have that one. I got all the Ultimate Warrior shirts. And they got 3 of them. I bought all of them.
Nice. I got my Warrior shirt on.
Warriors are good, man.
Oh,
they got Brothers of Destruction shirt. That's actually pretty cool.
Look at this piggy bank. Did you see the piggy bank?
No, I'm still up at
You gotta go see the piggy bank.
Looking at the teddy bears, though. Come on. The 2-year-olds watching wrestling?
This piggy bank is embarrassing.
Honestly, who do they sell this shit to? Who buys this stuff?
It's got armbands.
Yeah, I can't find the piggy bank.
It's
Is it in the new release section?
Yeah, it's like 5 rows down. Right with the new gloves and the Triple H workout video. And the Stephanie workout video.
Yeah, mine is different than yours. See, mine starts out with the Cena DVD, and then it has the Steph and the Triple H workout video, and then it has the Unstable shirt, Rusev shirt, new Randy Orton shirt, some gloves, and then it starts going to the cancer awareness stuff. I don't see it.
Oh, they got a ton of zombie shirts too.
Yes, cool. I don't see any of this shit, man. Where's all that?
I just clicked new. Just the
That's what I did. I just hit new.
Yeah, that's all I clicked. And I got...
Well, see, now it's working. Alright, I got it.
There you go.
What the fuck? Ultimate Warrior one, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the Ultimate Warrior one's pretty cool.
Fine. Probably get that one again, too.
The,
Ultimate... What is this, women's one?
Yeah, I see that one.
You got a zombie one?
I like these zombie t-shirts.
Same. WWE, let me design one of these for you, man. Come on. What are you doing?
Oh, they got a Roman Reigns zombie shirt, Wyatt family zombie shirt, Sting. Oh my God, Sting.
Man, I could do these shirts, man.
Probably.
WWE, just hire me and we'll stop bashing you on the show.
Oh, now I see the John Cena DVD. John Cena, greatest rivalries.
Wow, I see the piggy bank. All right. He's got wristbands.
That's what I was saying. The fucking piggy bank is wristbands. It's got a hat. God damn it.
Wow. Does he have a smile? No.
I don't know. I can't see that view. Let's see. Let me try to turn it here. Oh, there we go. Nope, just the pig nose.
Man. These new zombie shirts, I like them, though.
Yeah, the zombie shirt's pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah.
A John Cena You Can't See Me plush monkey. Huh?
Oh.
What?
It's going to sell out.
No,
Holy shit, they got a nice Ultimate Warrior beanie hat.
Oh, there you go.
I would never wear it, but it looks pretty cool.
John Cena neon pop vinyl figure.
Oh, that sounds like something I'd like to avoid.
Dude, there is so much John Cena merchandise. No
That's
wonder he
two
sells
words.
more than everybody. It's all they got.
Yeah. In that title, there's 3 words that I try to avoid my whole life. John, Cena, and Pop. Nope. I'm good.
A You Can't See Me drawstring bag. He's got T-shirt after T-shirt after T-shirt, hats, wristbands, a John Cena spar bag.
They got the replica title side plates. The little. Why would anybody buy that? $100 for 2 pieces of just metal?
31-inch deluxe John Cena figure. Why would you not like 31 inches of John Cena in your house?
Man, I don't even want a fucking quarter of an inch of John Cena around me. Keep this guy away from me.
Who wouldn't want 31 inches of Cena in their house? Oh, wow. I mean, it really is. It's all they got. Cena.
Just John Cena stuff.
John Cena. I don't see a Cena zombie shirt, though. They're not going to do that to him.
Yeah, they can't have the top guy, looking like that.
No, not at all. Pretty cool Taker baseball hat. I like the Hulk Hogan beanie with the mustache.
Yeah.
That Warrior one is cool though. Both of them are cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the one with his actual picture on there. Looks old school.
Yeah, we probably should
something they would have done back in the day.
We probably should stop this. People can't follow along.
I mean, they can go on the website.
Yeah.
Plus, we're just giving them ideas.
Christmas is coming up. Yeah, they have the Daniel Bryan replica side plates too.
Yeah, at least that's just not.
$100.
Yep, that's what I was saying, man. $100 for 2 pieces of small fucking replicas. It's not even the title. It's just side plates.
Oh man, here it is. Shaheen, did you not see the bow leave belt buckle?
Uh-oh.
Dude.
Yeah, I gave up on him a couple weeks ago, man. The guy's pretty much dead.
They got a Triple H That Damn Good belt buckle. Bad News Barrett belt buckle. Wallets. We got wallets. Ooh, I like
we
that
have wallets.
Warrior. I do like the Warrior wallet.
Yeah. Man, I like anything Ultimate Warrior. He always has good merchandise.
I might have to buy that wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Let's talk about some news before we get out of here. Just sitting here on WWE Shop.
Yeah, sorry guys, we got a little lost there. What else? You said you had some stuff?
We're sitting here just shopping.
We're shopping.
Shopping while podcasting.
Christmas is coming up. Gotta have Christmas stuff.
Let's talk about some news. I guess next season of Total Divas is gonna have Paige and Rihanna looking girl. I forgot her name.
Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
I saw that, and it's also said that the only reason AJ's not on is because she's married to CM Punk.
I don't believe that.
I do. WWE loves punishing other people for other people's problems. I mean, look at Drew McIntyre. They punished the shit out of that guy for getting beat up by a woman and not hitting her back.
Right, but
I
don't think this scenario is different, man. Because I don't think Paige. I don't think AJ would want to do the show anyway. She doesn't seem like the type of girl that would want to do that. And plus, if they wanted to use her, why not use her from the first season? I mean, she's been around.
Yeah.
You know,
probably
I think that's just some bullshit. You know, Meltzer is making up to get some views, man. That's all it is.
Meltzer doesn't make stuff up, dude. He's totally legit.
Meltzer is living a lie.
Oh, Meltzer. We're just joking with you, Meltzer.
He's joking. I'm not joking.
Not like you'd ever listen to this show, but who knows, right?
I mean, yeah. With all due respect, I mean, he's been around forever, giving news, but a lot of his stuff is just made up. Clearly.
Yeah. Well.
According to him, CM Punk should have been back like 5 times already.
Yeah, and a lot of times, I wonder who just likes to fuck with the guy.
Yeah, probably a lot of people.
Yeah, just report this. I've honestly thought that WWE probably leaks out bad information to him. He reports it, which is why he never apologizes, and just puts it out there. Doesn't care.
That would be funny. I would do that.
I would too. Speaking of Drew McIntyre and getting beat up by a woman, looks like WWE changed their talent wellness policy to include domestic violence. Looks like if it happens, you're immediately suspended, and if there's any charges, you're gone. No questions, you're done.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Let's be happy this wasn't in place when Stone Cold did what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Drew McIntyre, he's going to be at House of Hardcore, actually.
Really?
So, yeah, he's going to be facing Austin Aries. That's a good match.
Really?
Yeah. I'm excited, man.
Probably will be good.
They got Tommy Dreamer against EC3 in a hardcore match the last time they're going to face off, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
At House of Hardcore, and they got the Young Bucks against the Hardy Boys. That's going to be fucking awesome.
That will be good.
So I'm actually excited for that.
Oh, and I think I have explained the green slime out of the briefcase.
All right.
WWE is going to be teaming up with Nicktoons to bring you, and Nickelodeon, to bring you Slam City.
Great.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's great news.
I'm loving your reactions tonight.
I mean, that's exactly what I hate, man, is the whole fucking kiddie bullshit, and we're getting more of it, so.
Yeah.
That's great.
Last thing I think it's the last thing I got is
WWE. That's actually really bad for Ambrose because they're gonna have him doing a whole lot of stupid shit now. I can see it.
I hope not, man. But we'll see. We'll just have to see how it all plays out. But it looks like WWE is interested in bringing in top indie star. Is it Uha Nation or Uha Nation? I forgot.
I think Uha Nation.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with the guy.
Bringing him in. I've seen a few of his matches, and he's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So, yeah, it looks like they had a little indie tryout over the last few weeks at the Performance Center.
Yeah.
By what I'm reading. So, and it also looks like Adam Pearce has been coming to the Performance Center. They're thinking he might be Nick Dinsmore's replacement, maybe.
See, that's one of those guys that I don't know. I was never really impressed by the guy. Adam Pearce.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
I saw him at House of Hardcore against Chris Hero, and wasn't impressed by that match either. So.
And fucking every picture I see of Chris Hero, he looks like a hero sandwich. Just
I have a picture of him, of his belly, and I should release that on the Hot Tag podcast. It's an exclusive.
Go for it, man.
Personal picture from my own personal collection of fat wrestling pictures.
That guy looks horrible. I can't blame WWE for getting rid of him if that's the case.
Well, he wasn't that bad when he was with them.
No? Well,
he was fine when he first came out. He wasn't in bad shape. He just recently started getting fat again.
God damn, that dude is... I can see how WWE would get rid of a guy if he's getting that out of shape.
Can you hear this dog chewing, like, behind me? Yeah, sorry, folks, but this fucking dog is just chewing his life away behind me on this phone.
No big deal.
Yeah. But we got,
checking the recorder. We're still good.
Alright. We got Dixie Carter that needs to get the hell off of Twitter.
She should be, and I even said this on the Facebook, but she should be banned from any social media activity ever.
She should be, man.
Really?
She doesn't know how to control herself.
I mean, if you're going to take... look, let's make an example of Dixie Carter. You're not allowed to use the internet unless you're streaming movies. That's it.
I'm okay with that.
You can stream movies and you can check your email. Otherwise, you're done.
I am absolutely fine with that.
Yeah, you can... Did you pulled up what she said?
She said something about, what was that girl's name? The teenage witch?
Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just needs to stay away from... Because every time she goes on, it's a controversy, and she just doesn't take it well. She just deletes it, which is like admitting you're an idiot.
Right. Again, why do it? It's just...
I don't know.
Oh,
I got no clue, man. I think she's an idiot for it, but...
She is an idiot.
She's got a lot of money, so she can do what the fuck she wants to do.
Yeah, we got Lillian Garcia replacing Justin Roberts, which
it's kind of the old guard coming back.
Yeah,
in a way.
I don't really care for this anyway. I didn't really care for him, but I guess he was a big wrestling fan. I guess he was living his dream, and I guess something happen with him and Michael Cole? I mean, there was rumors about them having some kind of argument or something.
There was, and then I read that there wasn't. And JBL put out this whole blog saying they don't have time to even look over or take a piss, basically. So couldn't have happened, didn't happen.
Of course he's going to say that.
Of course he is. He's a fucking company shill.
Yeah, he's like the most PC guy.
Isn't that right, Michael?
Yeah.
Fucking Muggle. And when he blogs, he even spells it Maggle. I'm not lying. He does.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually awesome. I admire him for that. That's good. That's nice. Michael.
It is kind of funny. I'll give it to him.
JBL, he's such an idiot. Guy's the asshole.
He's such a douche.
I still can't believe Joey Styles knocked him out. It's crazy.
Knocked him right the fuck out.
Joey Styles, man. That's crazy. Maybe he should have been in the Brawl for All. I mean, JBL made it to the finals. That means Joey Styles could have made it to the finals, man. He probably could have won.
See Joey Styles going against Butterbean.
Yeah, man, probably would have knocked Butterbean's sloppy ass out.
Oh my god, Butterbean would have been embarrassed for that shit.
What did you think of that Brawl for All? I know we briefly talked about it one time.
Yeah, we have. I'm not sure if the show recorded, but we talked about it one time.
Yeah, we've recorded over the last couple of months, but we did talk about it at some point.
I keep That's what I keep looking down at is the recorder, making sure it's still running. So, probably looked good on paper at the time, since boxing was in a upswing and all that stuff. But
UFC coming out.
Yeah, not a good idea to put guys who don't do that for real doing it for real.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the guys they look like idiots. Like Jean-Pierre, one of the Quebecers. Guy had no hands, man. That guy looked terrible.
Yeah, I've watched it before and since. I've watched it a couple times actually. It's kind of, I guess at this point, it's not. It's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, actually, I had a great time. There's actually a YouTube clip that has all of them clipped together. It's like 40 minutes. It's all of them. Just it's a fucking marathon of Brawl for Alls.
Brawl for Alls.
Yeah. Savio Vega was kicking Brock's ass. That guy got the shit kicked out of him. That was like he wasn't even huge. He was small as hell. He was just really buff.
Yeah.
He just came in there like a tough guy, and the little chubby Puerto Rican guy just knocked him the fuck out.
And that's the thing. You don't know what's going to happen in a boxing match. One punch is all it takes. One punch on that button, right there, you're done. Right. And, you chatter that jaw, they're done. They're down.
Yeah, look at Steve Williams.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And
Hawk against Draws. Draws was whooping his ass.
Yeah, he was.
Draws was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, Draws looked like he had a good punch on him.
Pretty decent.
Obviously, Bart Gunn had a damn good punch on him.
That was a surprising one.
That was real surprising.
Bob Hawley he's stuck in there.
Yeah. I mean, they never told anybody who was supposed to win it. They just thought he would. And then he didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably sure that looked really good on paper.
Probably.
And, some things only look good on paper.
The thing is, I can appreciate that, though. They tried something new. They had the balls to try something new and go in a different, try to channel their creativity in a different way. And nowadays, it's just the same shit over and over again. Of course, they're never going to do a Brawl for All again. Don't expect that. Even if it did good ratings, they wouldn't do it again in this era. But
no, never.
Yeah, just expect a lot of collaborations with like Nickelodeon and eventually probably like Disney buying out WWE in 20 years and it becoming a fucking, not even a wrestling show anymore. It'll basically just be a fucking soap opera all the time.
I'm kind of surprised Disney hasn't put like a WWE wing in Disney yet, but
I'm surprised too.
Ideas WWE. There's one for you. That's millions right there.
You are welcome.
Don't forget who said that one. Cut us in.
There you go.
Both of us, goddammit.
There you go, man.
We both deserve it.
Let me design some t-shirts for you guys and cut me a check.
There you go. Design some t-shirts for us.
Yeah, man, let me get some of that WWE money, man.
Yeah.
So Roberts isn't getting any, he's not getting any of it. Let me get some of that.
Yeah, just a taste.
Yeah. We don't ask for much.
No, not at all. Just a little taste.
I'll still pay you guys the $9.99 a month. I don't even want that for free. I'll pay for that. Just get me on the payroll.
Hold on. Someone's saying this cut off. Nope. We're still on. It should be working. Tazo, check your shit out.
There you go. You might have to hit refresh.
Yeah, everything's still going. Stream says it's running. I listen to the stream.
And I guess John Cena's a rapper again?
Comes out every week with a different fucking thing, and I don't know.
That's all I needed, man. Rap is already as garbage as it can possibly get. All I need is like You know, all I need is John Cena mixed with that, and that's a recipe for a disaster for me.
Yeah, I mean, one week he comes out, he's the doctor of thugonomics. Yeah, the next week he comes out, he's a, well-to-do, guy. And meanwhile, if you watch him on Total Divas, he acts nothing like a fucking gangster. Besides, he has a bunch of cars,
Right.
really nice cars.
Yeah, and a huge mansion with nothing in it.
Got a fucking Shamu in there or something. I don't know. That is a nice pool, though, he's got there.
Yeah.
Fucking waterfall coming off and shit.
Yeah, that's the WWE money that I'm trying to cut into, man. Let me get some of that from John Cena, man.
Yeah,
I'll design a shirt for that bastard.
I'll take a third of what Cena makes in a year.
Yeah, I'll take a fraction of that.
Yep, just a third. That's all. That's all.
How much do you think he's getting? You think he's getting over $1 million?
Oh, dude, I'll bet. If I had to guess, I'd say he's getting over $1 million just in merch, with all the shit he's got out there, all the stuff he sells. He's got movies he's doing. Not all of them are WWE movies. He's probably getting paid handsomely for those too. And he can probably thank The Rock a little bit for that. So, I don't know, man.
He won't.
No, never. No.
He won't. Apparently, they really don't like each other.
Yeah, apparently I read that too, that they've got a little bit of heat, but
I don't blame The Rock. Who can like this guy? I'm telling you, dude, give it 10 years when all these wrestlers are on their way to retirement and they start doing these, shoot interviews with kayfabe commentaries and all that. I'm telling you, man, these wrestlers from this era, they're gonna start talking about Cena. They can't do it now. I'm telling you, man. When you watch this guy on Total Divas, you can tell he's just a complete total douchebag, and it's not just me hating this guy. You can tell he's just an asshole.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
All this stuff is fake, man. All the charities. I'm sure this guy's getting paid for it. All this bullshit.
Well, let's face it. If you're not getting paid for your time at a job,
yeah, but they make it look like he's.
Of course. I mean, they got to make. I mean, all these actors, they make it look like they're doing this and that for the good, but they're all getting paid. Every one of them's getting paid for doing everything they do.
Or it's just tax write-offs, man.
Yeah.
They can be given in tax.
I can't blame them either way. I mean, if, your time's worth money.
Yeah.
So, get paid for it. I don't care. I mean, if he's getting paid to do Make-A-Wish things, pay him.
Yeah, but there's, I don't know. The moral factor in there when you taking, I mean, if you're doing charity work, you shouldn't be getting paid for it. You can't call it charity. That's a job, then. It's not charity.
Well, it is his job. His job is to do what he's doing, I guess.
He's not doing it on his behalf, though. He's doing it on the behalf of WWE. He's not contributing anything. He's just getting paid to be the guy to be there.
He's getting paid to be the face of WWE.
Right.
Basically.
Well, what I'm saying is he's not doing it by choice, really. It's not him trying to do the charity. He's getting paid for it, so he looks at it as a job.
Yeah.
And these fucking fanboys, try to hammer it into my brain that this guy, you got to respect him because he wrestles for the troops and all this. Yeah, he's getting paid for it, dude. He's not doing it for free. Or if he's doing it for free, believe me, he's getting paid handsomely all the time. He can do a free show. It's not going to kill him.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
there's 40 other wrestlers that do it that don't get a mention. So
yeah,
I'm about to not like this guy.
He's definitely getting paid for whatever he's doing, and
right.
He should. I mean, you can't blame. That's the only thing I don't blame the guy for. But I do agree with you. Don't put it out there like you're doing all this charitable stuff if you're getting paid. So right. I agree.
And then on the other hand, they have Daniel Bryan on Total Divas looking like a scumbag, because he hasn't wrestled for 2 months. He can't afford to pay rent now. All this bullshit.
Now they've got him looking like he's such a cheap bastard that
right.
He's keeping track of everything Nikki spends.
Brie,
exactly. Sorry.
Same.
They're twins. What the fuck? That can't. Well, I can tell them apart now.
Right. You should be able to.
You can really tell them apart now.
Yeah. One has breasts.
Very large, and she loves to show those puppies off.
And she does.
Every Total Divas episode, those are front and center. Thank you, Lord.
You just say
silicone.
episode. That's a good word.
What?
I think you just created a word.
Which one?
Instead of saying episode, I think you said epishow.
Did I?
I think so.
I might have.
That's good, though. I like that. I'm going to use that from now on.
I'm a little baked.
THT Podcast with a brand new episode.
We might have to change the name of this show to THC Podcast. Anyway, maybe not. All right. Should we get into TNA or not even?
Dude, I haven't watched TNA for like 2 months. I have no idea what's going on.
I watched last week. It was the first after Bound for Glory episode. I'll run. There was only 5 matches. I'll run through them real quick. Let's see here. First match was TNA Knockouts title match. Havoc versus Velvet Sky. Boy, speaking of tits, holy, Havocs are just luscious.
You know what? I did catch a glimpse of the show.
Okay.
Is this the one where Brodus Clay debuted?
Yes.
Yeah, I did watch this one. I watched a little bit of it.
Tyrus. His name is Tyrus.
Oh man, that was terrible, man. That was terrible. He's talking about don't make sure you don't say his name. Taz is trying to say it. Oh man, we know who he is, man. We get it. You can't use his name.
Yeah, exactly. We get it.
You don't have to. Was he reminding Tenay not to say like I don't get it? What the fuck was that?
He was. Today, don't say it. Don't say it. EC3's gonna announce it.
So is he going to be his actual like bodyguard from now on, or is this a short-term thing, kind of like Rhino?
I got no clue. I'm hoping it's long-term. I really liked Brodus. I don't think he got a fair shake. I think putting him out there the way they did with that ridiculous gimmick was not the smartest thing. I mean, they had all these vignettes. They're showing the guy looking like a monster heel, and then they go to announce him the first night, and I hear from Planet Funk, and I'm like, what? Huh?
Right.
And that's what we got.
And I'm glad I missed that.
I kind of wish. There's times I wish I did.
What was his gimmick? Funkasaur? Like, was he a funky dinosaur? I really don't get. I never got it.
Yeah, there you go. He was the funky dinosaur.
Like, but I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. It's 2014. Dinosaurs hasn't been around for a very long time.
They were never humans, so I don't get how a dinosaur can be funky, but give him an outfit with like dinosaur skin patterns on it. It's so fucking gimmicky, and I'm a fan of gimmicks, man. But this was not good.
Well, I'm a fan of gimmicks too, but not ridiculous, nonsensical, childish gimmicks. I mean, you're right. It made no sense. I have never seen a dinosaur dance.
Right. Man, I would rather watch Bastion Booger than another Funkasaurus match.
Wow. Yeah, but I mean, imagine if he came out dressed basically like Dean Ambrose, jeans, wife beater, just knocking people the fuck out. Killing them.
And that's another thing, man. I hate how he comes out in those fucking skimpy little
outfits. They're like, dude, you're too big to wear those. I don't really know what you're doing, but if you're not wrestling, at least when you're not wrestling, man, for God's sake, please put some pants on.
Yeah, pants would be good. Not breakaway pants, actual pants.
Yeah, we don't need you doing that shit anymore, please.
Yeah, there you
but
go.
Honestly, he looks terrible in wrestling tights. I hope he realizes that and does something about it eventually, because he's had some time to think about it now, and apparently he hasn't changed his mind about his wrestling outfit. But
apparently not. And he was saying a while back that it was paying homage to Andre and all the singlet guys and King Kong Bundy.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
It looks even more weird with a t-shirt on.
Yeah, that it does.
It just looks like he's pretty much just naked, bare bottom.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
What else was on TNA?
Body was right. Walk the Dinosaur should have been Brodus' intro song. That should have been what it came out to. I know, I just said stong. Leave me alone.
Man.
I need a drink, I think. Here we go. Ginger ale.
There you go, man.
Well, about a month ago, I decided to quit drinking beer, so.
Nice. I don't really drink that much anyway, so.
I had to, man. I was drinking 6, 8, sometimes 10 a night with ease.
Yeah. I don't drink much.
It was time to prove I'm not alcoholic and stop.
Yeah, I couldn't even. I don't know. Beer never really did it for me.
Oh, I love beer. I like taste of beer.
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I can tolerate it. It's not that I can't sit there and drink like 10 of them. It's too much liquor for me.
Yeah, I'd be up 2-3 times a night just to pee. That's how much I was drinking. So then I wake up in the morning feeling like I didn't sleep because I didn't sleep. I peed.
Right.
So, yeah. So I decided to quit for a while. Good.
That's good, man.
Yeah. Give it a.
Glad to hear that.
Thanks, man. Give it 6 months, maybe a year, whatever. I've honestly been drinking hard every night since I was probably 20, 18, maybe.
I don't know. I never really was a big drinker. I never liked the taste of alcohol in any shape or form. Fucking wine, beer, alcohol. I just never liked it.
Yeah. Wine I can't stand.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Only wine I've ever really drank and halfway enjoyed. You're gonna love this. Was Mad Dog.
Man.
Hey man. 17 years old. Get you some Mad Dog. They'll sell it to you. Usually. So,
Texas, maybe, not here, man.
No,
they used to be.
I was in Florida. I wasn't in Texas that time.
Yeah, we had to pay homeless people to get us alcohol.
We had a place we called the Mexican Connection. They would sell you.
That sounds about as shady as you can get. The Mexican Connection.
Dude, it was the scariest little store. It was up on a road. This road is called 441 or State Highway 7.
Yeah, because they were dealing kilos out of the fucking store, probably.
It was like a store. It had like 3 refrigerators, and I'm not like a counter refrigerator. They just had like home refrigerators. It was crazy. It was crazy, but they would sell you beer. They didn't care how old you were.
Yeah, that place is probably a cover-up.
I don't know, but we would go there.
Anyway, named the Mexican Connection.
Well, that wasn't the actual name of the store.
I thought the actual store was called.
I got no clue. I don't even think the store had a fucking name. It had to be doing business under something, but I don't remember a name.
That's even more shady.
It is pretty goddamn shady. I'll agree.
The store. Where are you going? It's the store. What store? Fucking store. Dude, I don't know.
I'm going to
14th Street. I don't know that fucking store. That doesn't have a name.
Yeah, just go to the fucking store. Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, Why is everybody saying they can't hear me?
I don't know.
Mic is fucking loud as hell. Hold on. Let me check something. According to this thing, the mic is like all the way up. Maybe I'm just not close enough.
Yeah, maybe you gotta step up to the mic.
I'll sit right here. Because I can touch the desk and hear it through the mic. So
Yeah.
you should be able to hear me perfectly.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Let me see something. Everybody else hears me. All right, Beef. Sorry. Everyone else hears me but you. That's what I say. Back to TNA.
Yeah.
Second match.
Non-stop.
Yeah. Second match was Matt Hardy and Magnus.
Yeah, I thought Matt Hardy is starting to look pretty bad.
He is. But he's kind of looked that way for the past 5-6 years and just hasn't really toned up or anything. So,
See, that's another guy, man. Please put a shirt on.
yeah.
It's time.
Yeah, it's time. Drop a shirt on.
If Jeff Hardy's wearing a shirt, man, please wear a shirt. I don't know why. I don't see why he needs his shirt off. I don't really.
I don't see why a lot of them. Yeah, exactly. I'm
Got a shirt on, Matt Hardy, please.
Yeah, Matt Hardy should have a shirt on. Please, Matt Hardy, do us all a fucking favor.
Thanks in advance. Please put a shirt on.
Thanks in advance. There you go. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, but that was actually a good match. I liked that match. Wasn't bad at all. Was actually a pretty
it was
good match.
bad. I think just Matt Hardy is a lot slower than usual. Which, I mean, of course he's aging, so
Yeah, I mean,
not a surprise. But compared to his brother, definitely you can see the difference.
yeah, exactly. Next match we had Crazy Steve, Nux, and Rebel, and her fine ass. With
Yeah, I like Rebel, man. I like Rebel.
I do too. She can jump up and down all day.
Yeah, I like her.
Yep, I like her. I think I
And
like
her
the
assets.
Whole, yeah, exactly. I like the whole menagerie. Actually, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's kind of
Yeah.
cool. But they went against Angelina Love, Jesse, and Zema Ion. I got a feeling Robbie E is doing press for the Amazing Race.
Probably so.
Yeah, I almost forgot he was doing that, but him and Brooke are doing it.
I've never seen that show. Is it?
I've
Is it
never
any
seen
good?
one.
Yeah.
I've never seen one show.
Not interested enough to watch it.
Yeah, no, me neither. I've got enough shows to watch. It takes me long enough to get into any other new show that I get into. So
I hear Gotham is really good.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I have a DVR. I've just never really had the time to watch, but I've really heard positive reviews about it.
That's good. That's
So
good.
maybe I'll stop watching Raw and start watching Gotham live.
Maybe.
Watch
Maybe.
Raw right before we do the show.
I got to start watching something, dude. 'Cause, I'm going to be 100% honest. If we didn't do this podcast, I would wait till the weekend to watch Raw.
Yeah, it's not. You don't have to watch it live. It's not. I don't know. It doesn't have the same effect it used to. I'm just not as excited.
If I don't watch it live, I'm not going to get to watch it before tonight. There's no way. No way. So I got to watch it live or I'm not going to. Plus, I don't know, like everyone's kind of used to leaving me alone between 7 and 10 on Monday. So that's fine. It works for me. But I don't know. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Whatever. You do what you got to do. But I probably wouldn't even care to watch if it wasn't if we didn't have this on Tuesday.
There you go, man. So
There you go. But
thank the podcast for
yeah,
for
thank you,
forcing you to
podcast.
watch Raw.
For forcing me to watch that shit. But the next match on team, yeah, God, you're reminding me how bad Raw was,
Yeah.
and how good and how decent TNA has been lately. To be honest with you,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Overall, wrestling's kind of just sucked over the last couple of months.
yeah, I'm gonna have to.
So again, Jeff Jarrett, you are wrong. There is no fucking wrestling boom.
Boom.
Yeah, boom. Wrestling is dead. shot down. That's the only wrestling boom that's happening right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God!
So then
They are. Hold on one second. They are selling.
are you still on shop.com?
Christ. Yeah, I'm on the auctions, and who's that lady that came with Kathy Lee? What's her name? Hoda something?
Hoda.
Yeah, Hoda. They are selling her, in-ring worn fucking robe, the WWE robe that they gave her.
Oh.
They have it on auction, and it's at $270 right now, and I'm sure it's going to go to like a lot more than that. Just who wants this?
I don't. 270? Did you just say 270?
Yeah, and it's got like 9 days left on it.
Oh my God.
This is going to go to thousands. Please, whoever buys this, post a picture of it with yourself. Show yourself. I need to see you. I need to see who you are.
Show yourself.
Please.
Oh God.
Just like, I'm so curious to see, like, honestly, who needs this in their collection?
Yeah,
Say
I don't
Oda
know.
wore this on Raw? Who gives a shit?
I don't know who would buy that. Obviously some body.
Probably the same morons that bought the TNA thing with the shattered table that Dixie went through that had the wrong name on the fucking plate.
Oh
Probably
yeah.
the same, probably the same people.
Probably the exact same people. I'll agree with you there. Let me do something here. I'm gonna lift my mic up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Okay. I don't have to bend down at all. Get into it now. So there we go.
No, you don't have to eat your microphone.
Yeah. Doesn't taste too good.
There you go.
The match we haven't got to yet was your boy, Tyrus, a.k.a. Brodus Clay, versus Shark Boy.
Yeah, Shark Boy, man, he looks terrible, dude.
But did you see the thing they had before? And he was back there eating, like, Hostess cupcakes.
I like how they poke fun at it. At least, they acknowledge it. That he looks like shit. So.
Dude, you know what? If you make fun of stuff, I pretty much don't care what you do. Just acknowledge that it's stupid.
Yeah.
That's it. Acknowledge that it's really fucking stupid, and I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, exactly. Totally fine with it. Totally fine with it. Can't complain at all.
And WWE.com has Raw Fan Sign of the Week, and it's "Please die in the womb."
Wow, that's pretty rough.
And of course, the other typical stuff. I mean, JBL for president.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Of course, keep calm and never give up. John Cena,
Oh, of course. You always have to keep calm and never give up.
Yeah. So
I think I might know why they can't hear me as well tonight. All right. I'll worry about that. Yeah, I think I do.
Well, when we upload it, you could raise your volume a little bit, can't you?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Honestly, I don't know if I think iTunes fixes it pretty damn good. Let me jump my level up to 0 and just crank the shit out of the mic. If they can't hear me now, there's a problem. I have everything all the way up.
Yeah.
So we're good to go. I'm just gonna keep rolling. You know why? Because we.
Because the Ninja Boy is gonna style and profile.
That's right, motherfucker. Style and fucking profile.
There we go, man.
There we go.
Styling and profiling in the womb.
That's right.
Woo!
There you go, man.
That's it?
That's what I did when I came out.
Hell yeah.
Woo! It's the first thing I said.
I'm not sure if that was on the first or the second start of the show. we had a double start, so
Yeah, we had a double start, so
no big deal. We got it. We got it worked out quick this time. Wasn't a bad deal at all. So, yep, tiresome Shark Boy. And I like I said, I was glad they at least poked fun at Shark Boy, and he looked like he took it pretty goddamn well. So, whatever.
Yeah. As he should. I mean, you can't deny it. It looks pretty bad. So.
Yeah, he did look pretty shitty, man. Yeah.
I mean, can you blame him? I mean, he hasn't been probably involved with anything, and
No, he's
not really the biggest guy. So
no, and it's fine. He's out there doing the Stone Cold thing and whatever he's doing. Whatever. I like the guy. I got no problem with him. He's doing what he's doing.
Right.
So I don't know.
News?
Well, we got one more match.
Oh, we do.
On TNA, which would be...
This is your main event of the evening.
And that would be the TNA World Title #1 contenders Fatal 4-Way. See what I mean? Fucking long names.
Yeah. This was a great match, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Bobby Roode versus Eric Young versus Jeff Hardy and Austin Aries. Fucking... Yeah. It was a... I mean, the usual... I mean, it's a 4-way, so yeah, it was kind of a clusterfuck, but it was a good match. There were some good spots. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely match of the night, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. I guess Austin Aries is gone.
I read something about that.
Yeah, I think House of Hardcore is pretty much the new TNA.
Looks like it, man. Looks like it. But, well, I don't know. Well, right now they're all kind of just... I mean, they got no TV tapings left right now. They're just kind of stuck.
Yeah, and Samoa Joe's contract just expired, and I don't know if they're going to re-sign him, but I don't know, man. It's not looking good.
I don't think they're re-signing anybody at this point. Because, I mean, they really have no reason to... I mean, they got no reason to do it, you know?
Yeah, it's not a good sign, though, man.
Not at all. I totally agree with you. Not a good sign, but I'm hoping, man. I'm really hoping that they push it through. So let's hope they get a TV deal, but according to everything I read, there's nothing going on right now, so who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I hope it works out for them and they get a TV deal, because I don't want to just watch WWE. Fuck that.
No, I don't either. Like I said, man, I get this channel, the Tough TV channel. That stuff has some great.
Yeah. Really? Huh. That's pretty damn good. No. Different is good sometimes. That's good. Yeah. Hell yeah, it's good stuff. Hells yeah. So, alright, what else? What else we got? What else you got, Shaheen? Yep, there hasn't been that much. It hasn't been the best news week out there. Let me see if I see. Yeah, I love how the guy returns after like 3 months and everyone's chants you still got it. Shut up, bunch of fucking faggots. You faggots, shut up. Oh yeah, it's just a stare down. This is awesome. No, it's not. They're staring at each other. Yeah. Yeah. It's, for some reason, I don't know. They're a bunch of fucking sheep, I guess. We'll go with that. Yeah, I saw that. Interesting. You know what? We could pull up Hell in a Cell. You got it or want me to get it? Yeah, hold on. Why they? Yeah, I thought they did.
For show on the network.
I thought so.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He wasn't on Raw though.
Huh. I don't know. Who cares anymore? Fucking wrestling's just gone crazy. Goddamn crazy. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it's not great.
No. You getting that pulled up?
Oh, appearing on Raw next week again.
Who is?
Hogan, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna be there next week again.
Huh. Interesting.
Can everybody hear you still?
Yeah. For some reason they said they couldn't hear you. You got low and then you got high again, but I hadn't touched anything, so it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, who knows? I didn't click anything, so whatever. Body was trying to get me to say John Cena to you just to get you pissed off and have you yelling again.
Oh, man. Why are you trying to torture me, buddy?
I don't know what happened, but like I said, I didn't touch anything. Maybe Skype had a quick little mishap, and he just went low for a second. But I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But we're good.
See if I can pull up a match list for Hell in a Cell. Damn, why is it so hard to find match listings, you know?
I don't know. Well,
simple match listing. I don't need to see a 5-page article and your thoughts and all this. Just give me a listing. I don't care about your thoughts, man.
Yeah, it would make too much sense. Just have it right.
And even WWE.com, how do they not have it? Like,
I don't know. Wrestling Inc. probably has it.
Remember back in the day how, let's say Royal Rumble was coming up, it would just be RoyalRumble.com?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should just do that again, man. Just type in hellinacell.com. It just pops up with the match listing that's advertised. So much easier. Let me see if Wrestling Inc. has it.
Let's see.
Spoilers. Again, spoiler alert. If you care about SmackDown, tune out. Just a second.
Who the fuck could care about that?
Exactly. All right. You guys are all still there? That's what I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. They're all still... Well, let me see. Yep, still here.
Yep, nobody gives a shit. And if you're listening on the download, you know, once again, spoiler, I'm waiting for it to pop up because apparently a big match has been added to WWE's Hell in a Cell.
Ooh, here we go. I got a match card from 3 days ago. Let's see what it pulls up here.
Again, as I said, you know, Dolph Ziggler being defeated by Cesaro. Like I said, the whole thing was so he would be number one contender, and now it's added to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
Yeah, there you go.
I wouldn't say this is a big match, but
there's some. I mean, let's see. I got all right. All right, what do we got here? We got Cena versus Orton, a Hell in a Cell match, of course. We got the Ambrose versus Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell match. Big Show versus Rusev again. I don't mind this, but what? Okay, Big Show Rusev. You see Henry turning?
Henry?
Or do you see Big Show?
I don't know, man. Either way, I couldn't care less. I think Rusev is probably just going to defeat Big Show, as he should, and that's that.
But I don't know. I kind of got a feeling here they're going to do a little defeat him, but by shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean they're going to continue it. I mean, I don't think it's not gonna be the ending to the feud, but I don't know. I'm not really.
I
never
know.
gave it any thought. I never really cared for the match, so.
Yeah, I got you. I don't know.
I think Rusev is pretty good though, man. That drop kick that he did last week, good spot.
I couldn't believe how he got up there, man. But good for him, man. He definitely got his ass up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely got his ass jumping up there. Good for him, man. He kicked fucking ass. So, yeah.
So what else we got in the cards? This is Sheamus on there.
Sheamus versus The Miz.
Okay.
Which I guess could potentially turn into Miz Dow.
Hopefully.
And which would go with your idea?
I'm thinking that's what's gonna. I mean, it makes sense if they do it that way. I guess.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's probably. I wouldn't doubt that's what they would do. It's definitely WWE-ish.
I mean, honestly, I recommended this like 2 weeks ago for them to do this. So hopefully they do it.
Well, we'll find out. Definitely gonna find out. So,
what else you
got? Oh man, this fucking barn burner. Bree versus Nikki. Loser must become the winner's personal assistant for the next 30 days.
Yeah,
that'll be on seat. Are you on the edge of your seat right now?
I'll be on my edge of my seat when this match is happening, and then the seat that I'm going to be sitting on is going to be a toilet seat.
Yeah.
This is my break. This is my piss break.
Yeah,
shit break.
It's going to be
break,
a lot of people's.
Drink break, whatever.
I think it might be a lot of people's piss break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a good feeling about that. So,
what else? Do we have the tag titles being defended at all? Or?
Dude, according to this, and this is from 3 days ago, this is it.
And what about the Wyatts? Are they coming back or?
I don't know, but again, I like the vignette they had last night, and you know he keeps saying they've been set free, so I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. I do have a question from the chat and Tazo though.
What's that?
Your thoughts on Sozio winning the CZW title?
I'm not a big fan of the guy. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. CZW is in a weird position right now because they don't have a roster that really. I don't know. I'm not really fascinated by the roster right now. I think they're in a. As far as being creative, they're definitely not being as creative as they were maybe 2 years ago. I mean, they don't really have too many people right now. It's the same matches that you see. It's Matt Tremont against Danny Havoc every show, or Lucky 13 against Matt Trey. It's repetitive. Drew Gulak, and I don't know.
Who?
Drew Gulak. He used to be the CZW champ. He's actually pretty decent. Pretty good. Huh?
I don't know, but
I think he used to just be a fan of CZW. He used to be in the CZW shows, attending as a fan as a kid.
Then they just brought him on in?
Well, I guess he went to the training school. CZW is a training school. I guess he got trained, and as well as his brother, Rory Mondo, he was a hardcore guy. He actually he went to the CZW school. Both brothers, complete different styles. Drew Gulak is just like a wrestler's wrestler, and Rory Mondo, he was the barbed wire, light tubes type of guy. So whole different ball game. But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't really been catching up with CZW the last couple of months, but from my understanding, they had a show. They had the Tangled Web, I guess, on Saturday. Actually, I missed it. I wanted to order the iPay-per-view, but I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Again, since Tournament of Death, that was the last time I watched CZW, and I was there live. I don't know.
Probably pretty cool live, man. Something like that.
Yeah, it was cool. It's just the light tubes were killing me, man.
Yeah, like I was saying last week, that shit inside of them is not good for you. That's like fucking packed asbestos.
Isn't there like mercury in there?
I don't know, man. I don't have a clue what's in there, but it's not good for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was outside, but still.
There's mesothelioma in there.
Yeah.
You got to start calling lawyers on daytime TV shows.
Well, I was calling lawyers as I was there.
You got to watch Judge Judy and call those fucking lawyers.
Yeah, man. During intermission, I called my lawyer.
Yeah.
And I told him I'm a CZW.
Yep.
And I'm inhaling light tube fumes and all this shit, and told me to keep in touch with him. So.
Run!
You're fucked, dude. I'm
fucked.
coming for you.
Just go home, forget about it, man. So
Coming for you.
Tazo also asked me a question, how I feel about Nicole Matthews using a fireball to win the Shimmer Championship. I will say this. Nicole Matthews, hot. Fireball, good. Shimmer is shit. I'm sorry. I tried to watch one of those. I made it through 10 minutes. I couldn't even finish the show.
I've never watched Shimmer in my life.
Look, I'm down to watch women's boobs bounce when they're running around the ring and shit, and asses jiggle, but I got nothing, man. I really couldn't make it through the goddamn show. And I know there's a ton of people out there who love women's wrestling. More power to you. I got no problem with you, but I couldn't make it. The best women's wrestling show I ever saw was a WOW show, Women of Wrestling, and it was called Nude Anarchy. Literally, the second segment of the show was the two referees diking out. Now, you want to talk about and I mean full on, you want to see a good wrestling show. WOW, Women of Wrestling, Nude Anarchy. Check it out.
There you go, man.
Dude, I watched that in total awe. Two referees, like the two girls, they're talking to each other, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Next thing you know, they're buck naked, going down on each other. I'm like, God damn, this is fucking wrestling.
That is some good wrestling.
That wasn't even wrestling, that was wrestling.
That was wrestling.
That's what I want to fucking see. Fuck, WWE, take some notes, motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. Apartment wrestling is where it's at.
Yeah. But that was probably the only actual show I made it through. Obviously, I was waiting for another fucking Leslie scene, which didn't happen. But that's what I was waiting for. It just never happened.
Did you know Conan started out as an apartment wrestler? Creepy as that.
No, and I just heard him on Vince Russo's podcast.
Was he?
Yeah, he was all right. He was all right.
Yeah, Conan's a cool guy. I
Yeah,
just thought that was creepy.
He seems like it was whole time all they talk about smoking weed on the show.
Yeah.
Gotta respect that.
We got remember that rapper that I was telling you he's a big wrestling fan? I just saw this on Wrestling Inc. I guess he's doing his own show in 2015, Wale. So
His own wrestling show?
yeah, not necessarily like a promotion. I guess maybe like a one-time event, or I don't know. But I guess Paul Heyman has been like mentoring him, and he's maybe helping him out with it. So I'd definitely be interested in that.
Oh yeah, I can't complain about that.
Yeah, because he's actually pretty intelligent when it comes to his knowledge of wrestling, and his taste in wrestling definitely right up the same alley as mine. So I'd probably enjoy it.
Probably. I think I know why I'm low. I guarantee if I switch this, I'm going to get real loud to you.
Uh-oh.
How's that sound? I think Skype was taking up all my stuff.
Okay.
So I might have just gotten very loud to you, and if I did, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Hopefully everybody can still hear me. They might be able to hear me better because I forgot to change the settings in Skype. I am sorry. But whatever, who cares? Who cares? So...
Would you like to answer?
Yeah, you're right. Adam Pearce maybe replacing Eugene. But as far as being he's gonna be a trainer. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, it's speculated. No, there's no proof of it. There's no, this is what's going to happen. Obviously, things can change. I mean, things can change in WWE any fucking day. So who knows? But as far as it shows, that I wouldn't mind. Adam Pearce, did he? There's another guy who's gotten some pretty shitty shakes at wrestling companies. Fucking TNA brought him in right as they were starting to go, get their budget cuts, and didn't bring him in, which probably would have been a good move to bring him in and get rid of a couple other fucking guys.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I mean, and then I guess he had a tryout at WWE and they didn't want him before that. So, now they want to bring him in as a trainer. Well, if you didn't want him, why should he be a trainer?
Hold on 1 second. Do you want to talk about SmackDown spoilers? Since it's before Hell in a Cell, might
I honestly don't think a lot of people right now in our chat room listen to or watch SmackDown. I mean, we used to, but that was when there was a chat. I don't even think there's a chat room anymore for fucking SmackDown.
Well, it's only a few matches. It's still going on, I guess, now. So they're having like live results.
Oh fuck yeah! It is Tuesday, so it is going on right now.
Yeah, but so go ahead once again. You alerted. Spoilers ahead.
Yeah, we need to get a little spoiler alert for this bad boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 3 more seconds. Tune the fuck out if you don't want to hear spoilers for SmackDown. 1, 2, bang.
Bang.
We got now this is why I wanted to talk about this, because this makes no sense to me. But we got Dean Ambrose that he was ready for a fight, and there's not much more detail on that right now. Usos against Los Matadores, who gives a shit. AJ Lee against Alicia Fox again. But this is the one that I wanted to talk about. Dolph Ziggler defeated Cesaro to retain the Intercontinental title. How does this make sense? That the title was up for grabs on SmackDown, and he retained the title, and they're going to do it again on.
I think they're trying to just get as many. I mean, Cena's been on SmackDown the past couple of weeks. I just think they're trying to get as many people over to SmackDown as they can, because the ratings haven't been great.
Don't do a title match if you're going to have it on the pay-per-view, man. It's so backwards. None of this shit makes sense, man.
I know. Well, are they doing that? Did you say that was added to the pay-per-view?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was
that's right.
Pay-per-view, but they did it on SmackDown for the title, and then they added it to the pay-per-view for a 2 out of 3 falls match. Which actually, hey man, I'm okay with that. Give me 30 minutes of Cesaro and Ziggler instead of fucking, some other bullshit you're gonna give me.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. It just doesn't make sense to have the title up for grabs and he retains the title. So why is he getting another shot? It doesn't. I don't know.
I got no fucking clue, man.
We got Bo Dallas on his winning streak against Mark Henry. He defeated Mark Henry for like the 20th time in a row. Jesus, he's been beating Mark Henry for like a month straight on every show.
Which is why I see. Excuse me, a little tired. That's why I see Henry turning, maybe going heel on Big Show.
But I mean, how would they do that? I don't, because he can't.
He would come down, interfere in his match. Big Show would knock him out.
Yeah, but then I mean, you don't want to align him with the Russian. That wouldn't really make sense.
Hey,
I definitely think he's turning heel. There's no doubt about it. But just a matter of.
I don't know. It might not be in that match, but I definitely see Henry definitely turning soon.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna turn soon. So.
Yeah, he's definitely been healing it up.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's about it, man. I don't have any more news. We've talked about even SmackDown. We've talked about TNA, Raw, predictions. Talked about blading for 45 minutes.
We did have a nice blade talk.
There you go, man. I think that's about it, man. I wanted to get out of here by 10 o'clock. It's 11:15, so we had a good show then.
Yeah, well, put it this way. It's only 10:15 here, so technically you're right.
Well, I was
right on time.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Come on, man. They say it's 5 o'clock somewhere. There you go. It's 10 o'clock somewhere, right here.
Yeah, well, it's 11:15 here.
All right.
I don't really see anything else on here.
Yeah, I think we went over Raw. We went over TNA. We like you said, we talked about fucking blading for 45 minutes, which was probably the best part of the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We should just talk about random topics instead of just talking about forced segments.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, hey, we did perfect. We talked about all that shit. We flew. We breezed through Raw. We brought it up when it was important, and we went through. That was perfect. I liked it.
there we go, man.
I liked it.
So, folks, expect some more random topics and random conversations instead of just 3 hours of Raw. Because I'm sure that's say through 3 hours of Raw. You don't want to hear us talk about 3 hours of Raw. You know?
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I'm positive they don't want to hear us talk about Raw for 3 hours.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would.
After being tortured for 3 hours already.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Is there any one thing I'm kind of bummed about is I don't get the El Rey network. I can't watch AAA.
That does suck. I do. I
Yeah.
have not. It starts the 29th from what I heard. Right, 29th.
I'm not sure. As soon as I realize I don't get it, I just stop.
What is that called? Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
I believe it's the 29th. Lucha Underground. I believe it is the 29th that it starts. One sec here. I'm going to go right to El Rey Network. Yep, launching the 29th. So that's 8 days. So that is, let's see, the 29th. That's going to be next Wednesday.
Yeah, man, you should check it out.
Perfect. That's actually a good night to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good TNA.
Good night to check it out since IYH moved to Fridays.
And TNA moved to Wednesdays, but
TNA moved to Wednesdays, so I can watch one, record one, or do whatever.
man, that is a lot of wrestling, man.
Yeah. Dude, but you know, and just like we were talking about earlier, WCW had a ton of fucking shows, and you never minded watching them back then.
Not even just WWE. Even they had Sunday Night Heat, SmackDown.
Yep.
They had fucking Raw. They had pay-per-views, and then you had ECW going on, and then you had the underground stuff at the same time. And I never had enough wrestling. I wanted more, and we had 20 hours a week. But now it's just like, oh my god, I dread it, man. I just another hour of wrestling.
Yeah, and they had Metal and Velocity too. They had WWE had like 4 shows back then, and fucking WCW had like 4 shows. Let's see, they had Thunder. They had WCW Saturday Night, Nitro. What else? What am I missing?
I think that's it. I mean, they had another one towards the end, but it was like a very B show. It wasn't good. I forgot what it was.
I think that was a Saturday night one. But yeah, you're right. I don't even know what it was. But yeah, they fucking kicked. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, I can't believe that now it feels like a chore to watch wrestling.
Yeah,
It never did, but it does now. So I don't know.
I still get excited for pay-per-views, no matter what it is, from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Just like as far as Monday Night Raw, man, especially lately, the last couple of months, we haven't had a good show for probably like ever since WrestleMania. I mean, it's all been downhill since then.
I kind of expect that. And then it picks back up, right around Rumble time and
SummerSlam actually.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
but I mean that's basically just how it goes. I don't know, but yeah, man. I mean, I would sit there and I would tape shit on my VCR. Like I said, I luckily had one of the first PVRs, private video recorder, which is now DVR.
Yeah.
And I would tape, record everything I could, watch everything I could, and now it's like, God, I mean, I used to, I mean, even SmackDown, I used to, I would at least watch SmackDown on the weekends. Now, I can watch SmackDown in like 8 minutes, and I did a couple weeks ago. 8 minutes it took me to watch SmackDown.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I saw this match on Raw. I said, I mean, what different stuff are they going to fucking do? Not much.
I mean, all you have to do is just go on their YouTube channel. They post up the 1 minute clip from each match.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's all.
Maybe I'll just start listening to Raw reviews and do it that way. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
There you go. It was Nitro, Thunder, Saturday Night, WCW Pro, Main Event, and Prime.
WCW.
All those shows. Thank you, Kevin, the Riddler, in the chat room. That's all the shows they had, and I swear I would try to watch all of them.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. But WCW Pro, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, it didn't last long. I think that came up at the end, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe that was
If that's what
early.
you're talking about. I mean, it was like a recap show. Mike and the other guy.
I think it was, if I remember correctly. I think it was him and Schiavone.
Yeah, no, not Schiavone. It was the other guy. What's his name?
Not Larry Zbyszko.
No, not Heenan. It was the other guy with he had a little bit of facial hair. He was kind of balding out. I forgot his name.
Mark Madden.
No.
I was kidding.
Fuck, I forgot his name. I don't know.
I don't know either. Who cares?
Yeah,
Whatever. Let's get the fuck out of here. What do you say?
Yeah.
I don't think... Well, we're just flashing back to old days that ain't gonna fucking happen again, getting upset.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and plug our stuff and get up on out of here.
All right.
Join us on Facebook. You can join the live conversations during Raw or, various videos that Boxman posts up, rare matches and little cool stuff. You can go ahead and join us on www.facebook.com/groups/THT podcast. You can go ahead and subscribe to us on iTunes. Please go ahead and do that. We're on there as THT Wrestling Podcast. You can go ahead on YouTube and search THT Podcast. And you can also search Turnbuckle Corner. That's my personal channel. We have some of the shows on there. And you can go ahead and join us on our website, hottagpodcast.weebly.com. And Twitter, THT Podcast. Anything else I'm missing?
No.
We got it.
Pretty much, if we can get people to... If you guys want to go to the website, you'll get all that right there.
There you go, man.
So just mainly remember the Hot Tag Podcast, Hot Tag...
This guy. I got it. hottagpodcast.weebly.com. Go ahead and check it out.
Dude, I had a really shitty day today. I don't even want to talk to you about it, but trust me, I had a shitty day today.
Yeah.
Not as shitty as yours, but pretty shitty. So
yeah,
I can't even fucking talk. I'm just whatever. Well, anyway, that's it, man. Go to those places, get our info, download us as much as you can, tell a friend, and have them tell a friend, and have them tell a friend, and keep going.
There you go, man. Please
That's it.
And do that, and we definitely, appreciate the support. We had a lot of audio issues. People are patient. Greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't know if anyone heard the last week's show. I put a little apology at the end of the show just to, because we do feel bad about these issues, and I think I'm just going to do the one computer thing. It seems to work fine.
There we go, man.
Yeah, it seems to work good. I got one little issue to work out, and otherwise, I think we're pretty good here.
There we go, man.
So we'll keep this set up since no one complained, and that's it. Fucking enjoy the rest of the goddamn week, people.
There we go, man. And at least appreciate that we keep our plugs towards the end of the show, unlike Austin and fucking JR and all those guys that kill me with 25 minutes of plugs.
Yeah, we don't want to take commercials. We usually only try to if we have problems. So hopefully we're not gonna do that shit anymore. So
there we go. All right, folks. We'll be back next Tuesday, approximately 8 o'clock, maybe 8:15. We'll be here. Hopefully here. We'll be hanging and banging one more time.
That's it, man. And we will see y'all next week.
See ya.
Pack her ass, my good man. Time to kick back, finish your bitch, and smoke some weed.